that is having the student section, not the school, but the student section came up with this neat idea tonight. I'm trying to find the email that they sent me. I'm missing it all of a sudden, of course.
You got some banana costumes out there. I'm here for the banana costumes.
Right.
I'm not sure what the meaning behind it is, but
Well,
I like it.
I think they're just Savannah Bananas fans.
I like that. That's awesome.
I'm all about some Savannah Bananas.
Yeah, that's a great concept.
Here it is. So the Yellow Out Night is September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and they are accepting donations that will go towards childhood cancer research. So they say you can donate online or give cash. Anything is greatly appreciated. They said look for the yellow posters and buckets at the entry gates and the concession stands. Come dressed in all the yellow you've got. So I think you can visit, I think they had a social media link. Yeah, it's at PA Student Section on Instagram. So if you're interested in helping them out with that, it's a great cause. Go to Instagram, search for at PA Student Section, and you'll find a link in their bio. And don't forget, you can look on any of the PA Live social media channels. We're on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Find it on any of those, and you can find the link. It was posted again this morning for our perfect prediction. You have 29 minutes left to get your prediction in for tonight's game. That is brought to you by Rise Counseling and Diagnostics, and there's the kickoff. It's received by the Bruins. That is Walden Culpepper. He's forced down at, looks like around the 20. That's where they're going to mark it.
Yeah, and Walden Culpepper coming off a huge game last week against MRA. I think he had over 200 yards receiving, 2 or 3 touchdowns. So he's definitely feeling good, looking to keep that going. Again, for the fans out there, number 1 receiver, John Mark Charette, is out for us, number 4. But he's out for us with a broken foot. And so all the receivers, kind of some younger guys out there, have got to step up, continue to see some progress from Walden.
Here are the Bruins. Brandon Cobb has the snap. Quick handoff goes to Charlie Cotros. He pushes through the middle of the pile and picks up, looks like 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're looking for on first down. 9-yard pickup, 2nd and 1. You got all kinds of stuff you can do here.
This time, I'm sorry,
No,
Cobb is working
go
with
ahead.
an empty set. He has 4 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Now man in motion. He has the pass. A little shovel pass out there to, again, Cotros. Picks up the first down and 2 more.
Yeah, I was going to talk about, I mean, the Bruins are moving so fast. That's why I don't have enough time to talk about much. But the reason they can go so fast right now is a lot of times these first drives are scripted, okay? So all the players already know exactly what plays they're going to run. See, our team's not even talking about anything. They're just ready to go immediately after the next play. Now, the refs are slowing it down for something.
The clock is not started. That's why they're looking.
Yeah, we haven't run any time off.
11:15 on the game clock.
11:15 on the game clock. And one thing I failed to mention now that I have time, that is a Hounds Lounge first down.
Oh, nice. New sponsor.
That is a new sponsor for us. Excited to have the Hounds Lounge on board with us. Got the confirmation just yesterday, and we've been
Please
customers.
set the game clock to 11. There we go. Thank you. Very good.
But, yeah, we've been customers over here at the West Little Rock location of the Hounds Lounge for a long time and absolutely love it. So they always treat our pup great, even though he might not treat them great.
Well, that's what you pay for, right?
There's the snap. He's going to keep that, run it straight up the middle, and he is tackled immediately by number, was that 90?
93, it looks like.
That's what I thought it said, too, but there's not a 93 on their roster.
Yeah, he may have had a jersey change without telling us.
That's all right.
Left defensive end, whoever that is.
It was Joe McNo-Name. There's the snap. Cobb runs out the right side of the field, still looking for a receiver, throws it out there, and no one is anywhere around to catch that one.
Yeah, so you see the Russellville defense coming out in the 3 front on defense and not blitzing very much so far, just kind of running a base defense to start the game out. So Cobb should have plenty of time back here.
There's the snap. Looking, pass is going deep, center, going to the right side. Oh my goodness, going to the house. That is Walden Culpepper, touchdown Bruins.
And he picks up right where he left off last week. Huge game we were just talking about, and he opens right back up with a 60-something yard touchdown. Great throw by Brandon, perfect protection by the offensive line. great play to start the series off.
Well, go ahead and factor that into your perfect prediction. Again, you've got just under 26 minutes left to get in your perfect prediction online. You put that in, and you can receive a $25 gift card to Homer's Kitchen Table just down the street from Pulaski Academy. They sponsor that. They also provided the meals in the press box for the press box and the officials tonight. So want to make sure to thank Homer's. If you're ever in the mood for some fantastic country food, get over there and get those. Tonight we had some hand-breaded chicken strips. We had not mashed potatoes. We had macaroni and cheese. Some green beans that were just a little bit spicy. I love it. Some hot bread rolls, hot yeast rolls. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. I'm going to get spoiled on this stuff.
Yeah.
Good
and
food.
the two-point attempt was no good for the Bruins, so that'll leave it at 6-0. Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at the screen and noticing that there's no score. Oh, right. I'm looking at the delayed view. Sorry, I was really confused. Turn that off, Josh. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bruins 6-0, and here comes the first, what will likely be an onside kick attempt. There it is, little helicopter, and it's, oh, goodness. That was almost bad.
Yeah, it slipped out of the first guy's hand.
Yeah, Tracy Daniels right in the chest, and it slipped right out.
Yeah,
so
luckily
fast.
Kircher Herring was there to jump on it after the second bounce.
Well, they didn't bring their entire band, it looks like. The Cyclones have an amazing, huge band. I mean, just huge. They're nationally ranked. You know, they're just fantastic. So they will be playing at halftime, so I'm looking forward to that. So here's the first offensive drive for the Cyclones. Setting up in the shotgun, that's Jack Trelfa. Quick handoff. He goes up the middle and is stopped immediately. Looks like he was wrapped up by, you're right, got it backwards, thank you.
Yeah.
That was not Jack Trelfa, that was Cam Anderson. I was like, I really remember that
Yeah,
name. How
I was
interesting,
like, man,
yeah.
That sounds like one of the PA names. So, yeah, quarterback Luke Jones, number 17. Looks like a big kid out there. Another handoff. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, quick handoff to Tracy Daniels. Makes his way toward the 40, looks like the 47-yard line is where he'll be stopped.
Yeah, two solid running plays for Russellville in a row. Brings up about a 3rd and 5.
I think we can expect a lot of that from them, just a lot of smash mouth football. They can throw it, they will, but they don't very often. Here's Jones in the shotgun. Quick handoff once again.
Nice job there by Miles Ward from the defensive end spot to close that down and not let him get through the hole there. Miles was left unblocked on the outside, but just squeezed it down like he's taught. And right there for the running back. 4th and 4 coming up.
4th and 4.
Or 3.
This is a Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down.
Russellville kind of contemplating going for it, but maybe bring out the punt team now.
That's the other thing I think we can expect from them is a lot of clock management. Just letting it play out.
Yeah, kind of slowing the game down a little bit. That's definitely a strategy that people have used.
3 seconds, 2,
Yeah.
1 second on the play clock.
Have to do something here. Might just take the delayed game. Yeah, not too much hurt there.
There is the PI roofing penalty flag.
Delay of game. Number 2, kicking team. 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
So we will have number 2, D.A. Reed, set back to punt for the Cyclones. Good snap. Punt is away. And looks like a good bounce. Wow, right there down in the corner, and they're going to mark it. Yeah, they're going to mark it on the 2-yard line, it looks like. Great punt right there. So good opening series there for the Bruins. Started off with a touchdown, got the stop immediately right back. So that's exactly how you want to draw it up. And they'll get tested here from inside their own 5-yard line now. Just to see what this offense is made of. I see a little bit of a change from the offensive line perspective. It looks like Peyton Crabtree has jumped into the starting lineup at left tackle. And Evan Goodwin's bumped down into left guard. So a couple little shuffles up there for Coach Barnhill. And the running game looked a lot better that first drive than it was last week. That handoff went to Nate Thomas for minimal gain. Two running back set here for Brandon. Looking deep again. That's Svoboda. He got it. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown, William Svoboda.
Nice. Well done.
So that's your sophomore receiver, William. Again, it kind of looked almost a very similar play to what Culpepper scored on last drive, just kind of a long streak route down the right sideline. Maybe Coach Thrash and the offensive guys have seen something they like on that right side. Another 2-point conversion coming up. See if we can even it up. Looks like it's going to be 5 wide for the Bruins, 2 by 3. Andrew Pfizer comes in motion to the right. Little reverse action. Svoboda's going to throw it.
Oh, and it gets batted away.
Yeah, batted away. It wasn't fooled. Number 16 there. Bo Mosley was not fooled on that one.
Nope. But the Bruins still adding to their lead, 12-0. We're still in the first quarter. This is wow.
Two quick offensive drives that go for touchdowns. That's nice to see.
Well, looking across to other 6A West games this Thursday night. This comes from SB Live this Thursday night. 6A West opener expects to be a good primer for week 2. Not only does Little Rock Christian have the motivation of the Wolves, handing them their first loss in 2022, but the Warriors could not be more ready to get back on the field following a disappointing home showing against Shiloh Christian.
Yeah, that game was actually last night, and Little Rock Christian beat them very badly. So it was like 42-7, I think, or 48-7.
Wow.
So Little Rock Christian definitely got back on their feet after the week 1 loss to Shiloh.
Goodness.
So Walt Smiley here sets up another helicopter kick on its side.
Yep.
See if he can get another good bounce like he did last time.
Got the stitches facing the sky. Here we go. Kick is out there. It
Oh,
comes
so
off the
smooth!
chest.
It goes out of
Oh,
bounds, though.
man. That was KJ Colin that had one hand at least on it, but couldn't really grab it, and then it went out of bounds. So.
Yeah, I noticed they switched out their returner there. So that was Tracy Daniels trying to return that one,
Yep.
and he still had some trouble with it. So great kicks, honestly, from the kicking team and Walt Smiley, but just haven't got that right bounce yet. But, again, the more touchdowns we score, the more offense we can create, the more chances on onside kicks we can create. So.
Folks, if this is the first time you're joining us, welcome and thanks for watching. And you'll notice that we do try to describe each play a little bit more in detail than you'll see on TV. And that's just because we have a lot of fans who are blind or visually impaired, and they like to keep up with the game as well. So we kind of try to announce it as if it were on the radio, so they'll hear it or they'll know exactly what's going on as well. So that offensive play by the Cyclones gained them 1 yard. There's a little quarterback keep.
Yep. JT Phelan and Jackson Redmond combined on that tackle.
2nd and 9. 7:24 and counting left in the first quarter. The Bruins up 12-0.
Again, Russellville, like we were talking about, taking it kind of slow, looking back, kind of getting a new play, running that play clock down as low as they can.
Quick handoff this time to Tracy Daniels. Goes to the left side of the field.
Nice.
Gets across the hash marks, but is hit 3 times before he was able to turn upfield. So it's going to end up with a 3rd down and a big loss for them. It looks like a 4-yard loss, so it'll be 3rd and 13.
Yeah, I think the first guy there was Patton Wicker from his safety spot, but then got eventually cleaned up by Caden Nash and Caleb Kelly on the outside. So great pursuit defense stretching that run play out. Long third down here. The Cyclones will probably end up having to pass it. Just a little bit behind number 12, Cam Anderson there. Great pressure again by Miles Ward getting through there on the blitz. And it'll bring up a long fourth down. So the caveat to running the clock down is that you do end up having to score at some point too.
Right.
You know, so you can't just run the clock down and keep punting it and not getting any stops. So
Right.
that's something to think about.
Well, here comes another Homer's Kitchen Table fourth down for the Cyclones.
See if he can pin us any deeper than he did last time.
I think he can. The way it's
Let's
rolling,
see.
look
He was
at
on the
that.
2 last time. Let's see if they can stop it.
They're going to have to get there.
They might.
Oh,
Wow,
nicely
what a punt.
done.
Again, on the 1 this time. Who was that? Number 2,
Wow.
that's D.A. Reed again with another banger of a punt inside the 5.
Wow. So the Bruins take it again from their own 1 yard line. How cool is that?
Hey, we always, you know, whenever I was coaching, you know, we always took pride in these because this means you get 98 yards of offense
Oh,
here,
yeah.
99 yards of offense you can put in the stat book right here.
Yeah, I was going to say, somebody's looking for a deep pass or a nice run to put on the yards. This is where you do it.
Exactly. We've gone deep first 2 drives on our touchdowns, so we'll see what they come up with here. Looks like we've kind of got a heavy package in. We're bringing in Peyton Adams, and who else is in there? Nate Thomas. And Charlie Quatros is going to be at quarterback, so this may just be kind of a get us out of a bad spot run play here.
There's the snap to Quatros. He goes to the right side, makes it out of the end zone, and I think he is tackled probably about the 3 yard line.
Yep, gave us a little bit of breathing room there. See, it looks like Brandon in the regular offense is going to come out now. But that's exactly what they were looking for. A couple of yards just to give them some breathing room. Come up with a normal play here.
Notice that Cobb still has that 3D printed cast on his left hand. This time pitch goes over to Nate Thomas Jr. He gets almost to the 10 yard line. It'll be 3rd down and looks like about 5 to go. Looks like 4 maybe.
Yeah, got a pretty good spot there. Good pursuit there from the inside linebacker number 0, Darian Thomas, for the Cyclones to track that one down.
Cobb now has 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 man in the backfield. He has the snap, looking downfield, under pressure. He gets hit and throws an interception. That is caught by Kircher Herring.
Ooh, did he get it?
And no, he did not. Just a little short. But that puts him deep in the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
Yeah, and that's what the Cyclones wanted. They punted, got them deep in their own territory, and asked the Bruins to make a mistake, and the Bruins did. So again, I think Brandon obviously was going to want that throw back. Inside receiver probably could have done a little bit better getting across that safety's face to make it a little bit easier throw. But either way, both people at fault, and it ends up for great field position for the Cyclones. Number 93 in the backfield. You love to see that.
That snap goes directly to Tracy Daniels, and he makes it easily into the end zone. Didn't even get touched for the Cyclones' first points on the board for the night.
Yep, and just a tough ask for the PA defense there to get a stop. But obviously you want to come in with the mindset of we want to stop them. But again, you're only working with 1 yard to defend, so it's a tough ask.
Kai Hu is watching tonight. He says, looks like the same old PA here from Purdue. Have a good one, guys. Doesn't even say hi, sis. Doesn't say, hey, tell my sister I love her. No, nothing like that.
Just the same old crew.
Just the same old PA here. Miss you, Kai. All right, here comes the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. So now our score 12-7, 5:06 left in the first quarter. Bruins lead. See, this will be the first time the Bruins have had a chance to receive a kickoff. Back to them tonight. Deep to receive for the Bruins will be Walden Culpepper and KJ Colon. Looks like KJ's going to go on the left side, Walden on the right. Meanwhile, the Cyclones are still in a huddle. The Bruins are all ready to receive. They didn't bring a large band with them, not the whole band, but it's big enough to make some noise. I was wondering where they were going to put the entire band if they brought them, because the whole band would easily fill up our visitor section.
Yeah, I mean, they've got an impressive band with what they've brought.
You should
so
see their
I
band
would
shell.
hate to see their whole thing.
When you go to Russellville, they've got a band shell that's covered that's about twice the size of our visitor section.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Sorry I keep talking about their band, but they're just really impressive. They really are.
I appreciate a good band.
Here comes Kircher Herring to kick off back to the Bruins. He has it teed up in a traditional manner. You can look for him to kick it deep. And the two receivers are respectively standing on the 10 and the 6-yard lines. There it is. It does go deep. It's going to Colin. He receives it, makes his way to the 15.
Go, KJ.
20, the 30, the 40. Oh, goodness, got a block. Oh, and gets shoved out of bounds, and he tackled one of the Cyclone coaches after getting shoved out of bounds somewhere around the Cyclones' 40-yard line. Looks like they'll place it at the 41.
Yeah, great return by KJ. And
wow.
I think that was Charlie Katros out there throwing a block, and great job by the right side of that kick return team.
Here comes another Hounds Lounge first down.
We almost talked that into existence. We were talking about last time we had a kickoff return last game, and we almost broke our little streak there.
I like it. I'll take it. Here we go again. This time twin receivers stacked on both sides of the formation. One man in the backfield on Cobb's left. In the shotgun. There's the snap. Quick handoff. That's Charlie Katros with the carry. He goes straight up the middle. Nothing doing. He picked up 1 yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9.
That's a tough number there. Is that number 8 scrunched up? Yeah, I think it's number 8. Armando Solis that crashed down from the defensive end spot and got a good stop there for a gain of 1.
This time we're going 5 wide. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Empty set for Cobb. He has the snap, looking downfield. Passes out there. Just a little bobbled, but it is caught by Connor Coldren. And let's see, not enough to move the chains, but it is enough to pick up 2 yards.
And you have
3rd and 6 is also.
Yeah, you'll see the Russellville defense kind of play this, what they call now is the drop 8 defense. Is basically they're just going to rush 3 and play a lot of coverage.
Nice.
But you got to cover people on 3rd and long, though, you know.
That pass complete to Andrew Pfizer. That does pick up another Hounds Lounge first down. That one doesn't flow as easily just yet.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's the first week for them. But I was going to say, the idea there is you have 8 in coverage against your 5 receivers. You should be able to cover them for a while and let your 3 rushers get there.
Quick pitch over to Charlie Katros. He runs to the left side of the field. He's across the 20. There is a PI roofing penalty flag on the play.
Yeah, I think they might have caught that receiver out there with a little hold.
Let's go down to the white hat. Let's see. He's going to tell us what that is. Yeah.
Holding, 34, offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Remains first down.
Yeah, those stretch plays are hard on the receiver sometimes because you're out in open space trying to make a one-on-one block with your defender out there and oftentimes can get caught with a holding.
Looks like another 5 wide here. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. He has the snap. Passes go to the left side. Excuse me, the right side. That is complete to Andrew Pfizer. Picks up a gain of 1. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they were back a little bit, so maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, because it ended up being first and about 14 or so.
So now it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, PA picking up the pace.
3 receivers left, 1 to the right, man in the backfield. Cobb has the snap, looking to the left side, passes out there. It is complete. I think that was William Sabota.
Yep. Another short gain. 3rd and 5 coming up. I feel like the Bruins should be able to run the ball against this light box. See if they can get Nate loose up the middle.
3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Yep, it goes to Nate. He goes up the middle. Let's see. He does pick up a few, makes it into the 10 where he is stopped. So that places the Bruins inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
Yeah, Coach Thrash is seeing the same thing I'm seeing up here. Just 3 or 4 people in the box, 5 linemen and a running back. I mean, you got great numbers to keep it up there. Again, same kind of look still.
There's the snap. Quick pitch. Goes over to, is that Michael Gramsch? No.
No, that's Chase McKendra, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's coming off an injury. I believe he's been out for the first 2 games. But making a comeback in the backfield to help out Nate Thomas and Charlie Cotros.
I didn't think that could be Michael because he normally plays defense.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I think he's a linebacker. Be interesting to see old Gramsch out there.
Right. There's the snap.
There's Chase again.
That's him again. This time he is caught. It's going to end up for a loss of about a yard.
Yeah, you can definitely tell he's got some quickness to him for sure, but just hasn't been able to get cut loose just yet. So that brings up a long 3rd and goal now from the 10-yard line. Trips to the left, Cotros in the slot here.
There's the snap, quick handoff, another handoff, another pitch
Trick
back
play.
to him, and into the end zone. That is incomplete. I think that was intended for William Sabota.
Yeah, great throw by Brandon. I think it hit him in his hands, but William just dropped it in the back of the end zone. Defense might have gotten a little hand in there.
He did. That was Bo Mosley that got a hand on it as well. Made a play for the ball. It was nice, clean pass defense. So
4th and 10, 4th and goal from the 10.
Another handoff. Another
going back
pitch,
to the same play.
Send it into the end zone again. Let's see. No.
Oh, we do have flags down though. Not sure what that was, unless maybe we lined up weird.
It's going to be a false start against the Bruins.
Illegal formation.
Oh, excuse me.
Offense. That
Same
penalty is
signal.
declined. 1st down, Russellville.
So they'll take the ball.
So a little football tidbit.
Okay.
If the offense false starts, they can't let the play go on. They're going to stop the play.
Right.
And then not let it happen. So if they let the play go on,
It can't be
and you
that.
think it's probably an illegal formation, they just didn't line up right, and they'll let the play go on and bring it back. So
Well, there you go.
Just a little tidbit for the viewers out there.
Thank you. Somehow I think I'm missing out on the joke.
Oh, she soloed me out there,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the tidbit was for me. That's not a joke. That's not a secret. I did know that part.
Look,
He was
I'm
making-
trying to pass knowledge
he
along
was-
to anyone that wants to
He
listen
was
to
trying to
PA
be
Live.
nice by saying that's for all the viewers out there. No, he meant that's for Josh.
Just got called out, though.
A minute 26 and counting left in the first quarter. The Bruins lead 12-7 over Russellville's Cyclones. The Russellville Cyclones have the ball on their own 9-yard line. There's the snap, quick handoff.
Woo. Nice tackle by Redmond
They
there.
haven't had a single passing play yet.
No, I don't think they have. Well, I think they may have had one they threw behind some guy
That's
early
right.
on. But, yeah, I think it might just be at one. I remember. We got one of the Cyclones down. Looks like one of their offensive linemen.
Yep. So I'll go ahead and restate a couple of things. One, if you have any thoughts on the game or questions, or maybe there's a name that we mispronounced for the Cyclones or the Bruins, it happens, please let us know. You can send a text message to our live fan feedback. That's, our Ron Jones RE/MAX Affiliates Realty live fan feedback. That phone number is there at the top of the scoreboard at the bottom of your screen.
Hey, you better get that one right. He'll come in here and smack you.
I know it. He's always the very first one to chime in. He sent the first one today. It says, "Go Bruins." You've got 1 minute left on my clock. It goes by the universal atomic clock there in Greenwich. So you've got less than a minute left to get in your perfect prediction on the online. And again, that is brought to you by Rise Counseling and Diagnostics. They fantastic sponsor of ours. They have been for years. Rise Counseling and Diagnostics offers psychological and behavioral health services to children, teens, and families. They test for learning disabilities, ADHD, and autism spectrum disorder. RISE also offers outpatient, community-based group, family, and individual counseling and therapy services. RISE treatment team provides comprehensive services to their clients and their families and ensures that they are receiving the support needed to succeed. For more information, please visit their website at riseforfamilies.com. Of course, if you win, like last week, we had Isaiah Woods Jr.
Hey, nice.
was our winner. So always good to see a familiar face win that one. So I haven't heard back from him. If you know him, send him a text message or something and say, hey, dude, check your Gmail because that's the one that you left. And so I sent him an email earlier in the week, and I still haven't heard back. But
I'll find his mom.
I was going to say,
tonight.
I've got his mom's number. I may text her.
She's going to want that gift card coming.
Yeah. I've got one here I can
And
give her.
yeah,
actually.
Narisha will pick it up for him if he doesn't want it.
Right. I need to just text Narisha and just say, hey, come up to the press box. I know you're down here somewhere.
Exactly. Narisha, we have a free gift card for you.
Looks like we're still recovering from the.
Yeah,
Oh, they're still helping him off.
Almost got
Okay.
off there. So
Did you catch his number? Is that 71?
71, it looks
Okay.
like, yeah.
Just so we can tell the folks back home, that is Jack Gray that was shaken up on that play, had some help to get off the field. So hope that he's okay and it's nothing real serious.
Oh,
That's a deep pass for them. That is Kyron Clendenin.
yeah, great catch. KJ Cullen was on the coverage and just barely missed it. Missed his fingertips. Great pressure by River Angel, I believe that was, that almost got there to the quarterback, but Luke Jones got the ball just off in time, and a big passing play for the Cyclones. So again, you look up, it's only 12-7. I mean, PA's had such good success on those first two drives. You feel like we're in control, but again, we're only up by 5, and they're moving the ball.
Under 35 seconds in the first quarter. There's the snap. Little fake, little play action there, and instead it's a pass to D.A. Reed. No, excuse me. That is Kyron Clendenin.
Yeah, right back to Kyron.
I got to say how to
Yeah,
figure out how to say
that's a
that
tough one.
Clendenin. There we go. Clendenin.
Yeah, go right back to the hot hand. Big pass, come right back to him. And again, we haven't seen that, but we got 2 passing plays back-to-back
Yeah,
for the Cyclones.
I'm actually keeping
Oh,
track
okay, yeah.
because I didn't think there would be many.
No.
But that did pick up 1 yard, so it's 2nd and 9.
And that's the quarter. They're going to
Yeah,
hold it out.
they're going to hold it out. So we will take a short break. We'll be right back here in just a few minutes. Turn that down. All right, we are back. Getting ready to start the second quarter. There's the snap. Quick handoff to Tracy Daniels. Makes his way to the left side of the field. Oh, yes, and he is wrapped up by Caleb Kelly.
Yep, nice job there by Caleb Kelly to keep the edge contained. Great cutback there, honestly, by Tracy Daniels. To pick up about 7 or 8 yards, 8 yards.
Yeah, they'll say 8, so it's 3rd and 2. There's the snap, a little high snap, but he pulled it in.
Oh,
Goes
good
up the
stop.
middle, and he is stopped hard by a den of Bruins.
Nice. I see Jackson Redmond and Jake Fuller in there. Patton kind of cleaning it up afterwards.
Yeah, Jake Fuller, I think, was the first one to hit him.
Quarterback keeper there for Jones, but he lost a yard, so it brings up 4th and 3 now.
Here's a Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down. They're going for it. Luke Jones in the shotgun. He has the snap. Looking to pass. He's going deep. Oh, just inches too deep. I think that was, yeah, that was Warnock Howell was the intended receiver.
Yeah, and it was a great concept there by the Cyclones. They crossed
sure.
up, they crossed up those receivers. Our man coverage did get a little confused and had an open man back there, and he just barely missed him off the tip of the fingers. But close only counts, you know.
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah, and we're not playing any of those tonight. So that's a
And
turnover.
washers.
Washers,
You
yeah,
ever
yeah.
played washers?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quick handoff.
Woo!
And a quick stop. He picked up 2, maybe 3 yards. Let's see where they place it. Looks like this is going to be a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7.
But a nice block eventually by Evan Goodwin, kind of pancaked his guy at the end of the play.
There's, I'm trying to see, was that 13? That
Yeah,
was Nate Thomas Jr.
Yep, nice little stretch play. Good blocking up front overall, and picks up the 1st down. So it's good to see the running game going a little bit more tonight than it did last week. Getting Nate involved some, and Charlie's had some great successful runs as well. Oh, nice stiff arm again by Nate on the long stretch play. So, yeah, PA's kind of using that stretch run play to stretch out this defense, and then they can come back with an inside run and hit them inside once it starts to stretch out a little bit. So brings up a 2nd and 6. Cobb by himself, 5 receivers out. Rolls to his right. Oh, just off the fingertips of Will Manning.
Pass intended for Will Manning is incomplete. Broken up by D.A. Reed. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 coming up for the Bruins. Same set, 2 by 3. Cobb by himself. Again, he's had great protection all night from the offensive line. See if they can hold up once again. Looking around. Oh, it's intercepted by number 15. That's Mekhi Foster, and he's got some room. Can Cobb track him down? He gets just enough of him and pushes him out of bounds right about the 10-yard line. But, oh, man, that's a painful one. Another interception taking them deep in their own territory. And that just makes it so hard on your defense to give those interceptions up like that. So after 2, I mean, we keep going back to it, but 2 tremendous drives to start the game, the Bruin offense is struggling a little bit the last 2 drives. And great field position here for the Cyclones and Luke Jones. Handoff, Tracy Daniels, and he's stopped up immediately. Looked like John Stephen Goodwin, Caden Nash, Patton Wicker in there.
He's brought down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd and goal.
Again, the Bruins are showing that same man coverage that they had the last 4th down. Let's see if they can stick with their man and not get confused. A nice pressure up the middle there by Miles Ward. JT Phelan back there, number 55. Miles is playing great so far. Blitzing from the linebacker spot, playing a little walk-up defensive end. Doing a tremendous job. Third and goal from about the 11-yard line. Jones in the backfield. 3 receivers right. Looking left at the solo receiver. Great coverage there by Caleb Kelly in the end zone. Not really any chance for them to catch that one.
Broken up by number 23, Caleb Kelly. It's a Homer's Kitchen Table, 4th down.
And this could be a big stop for the Bruin defense if they get this. Taking over at their 10-yard line, getting them to 4th and goal. And as I say that, I think a field goal team might be coming out.
Thanks for all the messages about the audio on the during the break there. We got that fixed, but thank you.
So the Cyclones are going to line up for a field goal. And it's good.
Put some more up for the Cyclones.
Herring's field goal is good, making the score.
So now the score, Bruins lead 12-10 with 8:24 left in the first half. Pretty good first half, I think, for the Bruins.
Yeah, definitely need to get the offense back on track after the two picks. But we started off great with those 2 explosive passing plays. But just got to reel in. I think maybe they lean more towards on the running game here and see what Charlie and Nate can draw up. And maybe work some of that inside running game and relieve some of the pressure off of Cobb after those 2 picks.
Sure. Taking their time always in that huddle.
Although the clock is not running for them
No.
now, so they just want to talk about it.
They'll take all the time that you'll give them. Here they come. Christina, you could probably turn that crowd mic back on. Oh, sorry. She took her headset off. She didn't hear me. I forgot we turned it off in pregame.
I've been impressed by how many players the Cyclones have out for the team. The whole sideline is packed with other players. KJ drops the kickoff, but he's got a little room here again. Walden throwing a block. KJ's around the corner. Keep going, KJ! Keep going, KJ!
Oh, my goodness. At the
He's
20,
gone.
the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown.
Woo!
Bruins. Holy cow.
Hey, we talked it into existence finally.
Nice.
The ode to Joe Hyman finally comes through.
Right.
What a
Goodness
return.
gracious.
Broke off 2 or 3 or 4 guys. I don't know how many. Great job by Walden Culpepper leading them up the sideline. And nothing like that to spark your offense a little bit after two bad drives. So PA will line up for a 2-point conversion again. Cobb back here with Nate Thomas. 3 receivers right. Charlie's in the slot. Charlie's in motion. Backwards pass. Charlie could look to throw. He's looking for Swoboda. Oh,
nope.
Great defense there.
Goodness, that was 3 in a row.
Number 15, Mekhi Foster with the knockdown.
Three 2-point conversions in a row. That
Yeah, we
just
haven't
hadn't-
been able to get those in.
Yeah. But, you know, still like the score, 18-10, 8 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, that we were talking about increasing the running game to take some pressure off a quarterback after a couple bad drives. Nothing like taking some pressure off with just you don't have to send your offense out. We're just going to score for you.
Just
you
don't
know.
even do it.
You don't even need to worry about it.
Like says, Coach, I got this.
So I'm sure Brandon is jacked up, regardless of how the points get put up there.
Right. All right. Here's John Stephen Goodwin out to kick off for the Bruins again. It has it teed up not quite the same as he did before. This one won't be a helicopter. I think this is going to go end over end with a big bounce. Let's see. Boing. Oh, not
didn't get a big pop.
Not
Still
the boing.
live.
Not the bounce we wanted.
Yeah, definitely a different kick than what Walt was kicking earlier. different than the helicopter kick, but it just giving the return team a little something else to look for, but never got that huge bounce that we're looking for.
Yep. That was Kircher Herring with that fielded that. Stopped at the 50, so it's 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. It's another Hounds Lounge first down. Luke Jones has the snap. Quick handoff goes to Tracy Daniels. Makes looks like about 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yep, JT Phelan and John Stephen Goodwin combining on that tackle. Nice job from JT on his defensive end spot, closing down. That's what those guys are taught, is whenever they're not blocked, they want to squeeze down as far inside as they can and be looking in the backfield, see what they see.
That's good.
Daniels again up the middle. Oh, he's fighting for yardage, but Patton, oh, woo, that was close. Little early whistle there from the refs that they're going to call him his progress stop, but Patton did eventually get the ball out. But Progress, yeah, that was probably the right call. Progress was stopped, it seemed like.
So they'll spot it at the 43. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Couple substitutions here for the Cyclones, getting a couple new bodies out there. Maybe bringing in a little heavy package here. They brought in a tight end and a fullback. 3rd and about 3.5. They may be leaning on Daniels again.
Going wide up front.
They've got single coverage on the outside.
Oh, and
Jones
he is
keeps
stopped
it, but nothing.
hard.
Oh, the ball come out? I guess they called Progress again, but boy, that ball was loose.
John Stephen Goodwin really trying to sell it.
Yeah, he was doing his best theater impression there of trying to say, well, I had the ball the whole time.
Here's another Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down for the Cyclones.
So here we go, 4th down coming up. Still got their big package in, 2 tight ends, changing out some receivers here. But what you need to keep your eye on is the receivers and the cornerbacks are going to be one-on-one from what I'm looking at right now. Do the Cyclones take a big shot to one of these receivers? Going to get one-on-one coverage. Look at all the men in the box for the Bruins. We're stopping the run. They're going outside.
They're going
there
deep.
It is.
They're going deep. Oh, and he caught it.
He caught it.
Goodness gracious. Inside the 10-yard line.
Yep, and that was number 15, Mekhi Foster, with a huge catch on 4th down.
Wow. What a catch. It looks so similar to the one that he did not. No, that was that the same receiver earlier that missed it by just a few inches?
No, I think it was someone else, but same concept,
Yeah.
same play call probably.
Same area.
But what they're doing, they're bringing all these people inside to force PA's defense to close down, and then looking to the outside. Woo!
They closed on that one hard.
Yeah, who was that? Some immediate pressure. I think that might have been Caden Nash from the middle linebacker spot. Just came through right at the middle.
Yeah, just looking at JT Phelan as well. He was in the mix.
Yeah. So really, the Bruins have done a decent job against the run game overall. It's just been some of those big passing plays that have bit us.
5 minutes, 19 seconds, and counting left in the first half.
Well, you can definitely tell that the game's going by faster. The way that, Russellville's wanting it to go along faster, and they are accomplishing that. However, they still are behind.
4 seconds on the play clock. 2, 1, and they call a timeout.
Timeout, Russellville. That's their first charge timeout of the first half.
Very good, and I think we just lost Zoe to the band.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's got a performance to do.
Yep, she's got to get out there and do her thing. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Christina was just asking me, so
You're
are
not
you
singing at halftime, Josh. No.
What?
No.
That was my plan.
No, I said no.
No. You said, I don't care. I won't be in there.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as I can be off the headset, yeah. I'll let the viewers, get pummeled with whatever you give them, I guess. We do have a producer, though, Josh, that
Yeah.
she may be in control of what goes
Right.
out.
Yeah, Christina just
Yeah.
said, no, I'm not. I'm going to mute that hard.
Yeah, as long as we can get like a Little John auto-tune maybe that'll make him sound
You
better.
know what?
Give us a
I
couple
don't wanna hear-
raps.
you know what? I'll have you know that I had somebody standing behind me the other night as we were doing the 7th inning stretch singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," and somebody says, "Oh, I hope I don't have to sing it because I'm not near that good."
Oh, wow.
So
Uh-oh. Daniel's out of the backfield. I think he caught a touchdown.
It is a touchdown. Cyclone touchdown.
Yeah, Bruin defense lost him out of the backfield.
That puts them within 2 points of tying the game. Let's see. I have not known the Cyclones to ever go for 2, but that doesn't mean they can't. Let's
True. Yeah,
let's
they
see
may
what
chase
they
the
do.
points, so may just stay steady with their kicker. Not sure. Yeah, they're setting up
they're
for a
gonna-
field goal.
They're going to go
or
for
a
the sure
PAT.
point.
Yeah. Hey, it's not always sure.
Well, that's true. That is always
No,
true.
but yeah, definitely a higher percentage play to go for the 1.
Kircher Herring to kick the PAT. Here it is. Kick is up, and it looks good from here. Yes, it is
Yep.
good.
He's been steady all night.
So with under 5 minutes left in the half, PA has 18, Russellville 17.
And what that does for me is, if I was the coach for Russellville, what that does is show some confidence in that this is a long game.
Yeah.
I don't need to chase points right now. We're good.
Yep.
I'm going to take our a more guaranteed 1, and we're going to get some stops. So he's trying to instill some confidence in his bunch over there, which they already have some. They've been hanging with the big bad PA Bruins for a half here.
Sure.
But again, it's just saying, hey, we're not going to do anything out of our game. We're going to keep running the clock like we have been, get our stops on defense, which they've had those 2 interceptions that gave them great field position, and they're going to take it nice and slow.
This coming from our Ron Jones Remax Affiliates Realty Live fan feedback. Let's go, Charlie Cotros and PA from Dad watching from Marco Island, Florida.
Well, hey, how about that,
There
Mr.
you go.
Cotros?
Yeah. Very cool. I've noticed a couple of folks have tried to call on that live fan feedback. It's not a live call-in show, unfortunately. That is a text message line.
I hope we never get to that point.
No,
'cause that
I
would
promise you that
would take
will-
a deep turn
I
quick.
promise you that will not happen.
Yeah.
That won't ever happen.
Maybe have the live halftime calls.
Right? No. Or the
Dangerous.
What was that? The Razorback graffiti that they had on 103.7.
Where people could just call in.
They just call
Uh-oh.
in.
Little squib kick. Woo!
Nice way to drop on it there.
Yeah. Who is that? Number 6, Will Manning, I
Yep,
think.
that is Will Manning.
The onside kick is fielded by number 6, Will.
Yep, good hands there to get the Bruins the ball.
Yard line.
First and 10 for the Bruins. 4:53 left in the half.
Oh, I just realized why they did this because KJ ticked the last one back.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
I
They're not
I
gonna-
didn't put that one together
They're
until
not
I
going to
just
put
thought
that
about
in his
it.
hands again.
Yeah.
No,
No, they don't need that to happen
not
again.
unless they have to.
Well, so here's the first drive back for the Bruin offense after those 2 picks.
Got 5 wide, 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. He has the snap. He's flushed out of the pocket.
Uh-oh.
Under pressure. Quick pass is out there and received by Andrew Pfizer. I think, yeah, he did pick up about 2 yards on that, so it'll be 2nd and 8.
Yep, short gain on the crossing route coming all the way across from the other side. A little late of a pass by Brandon, but he was pressured in the backfield, kind of made him scramble out some. 5 wide again.
5 wide again, 2 receivers left, 3 to the right this time, a little opposite. There's the snap to Cobb. He looks to the left side, got some time this
Pfizer's
time.
open again. There he is.
Yep,
Go,
found
baby.
Pfizer, and he picks up the first down and is forced out of bounds there at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, kind of the reciprocal of the play we just ran. Pfizer coming to the short side. Now he's going to the wide side, getting more room to run after the catch.
That's another Hounds Lounge first down.
You see number 17, the real Jack Trefla coming out now. Instead of playing quarterback for the Cyclones, he jumps in on the PA offense too.
2 receivers left, 3 to the right. Cobb has an empty set. There's the snap. Oh, he's going to keep it around the formation.
Woo.
And drops at about the 46-yard line. It'll be a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Yeah, nice little just mix-up play there to keep the defense honest.
4:22. Oh, okay. Miss Woods is here. She must have heard, or somebody texted her.
We heard.
I love it.
She heard us talking about her.
Hey, girl. There you go. Somebody texted you? Well, Isaiah won
I
that.
do it.
Junior? Isaiah was junior.
You better get that to
Okay.
the right hands. Don't
Yeah.
be spending it too quick. It's already in the right hands.
It's already in the right hands, she
I
said.
believe that.
All right, so tell us, what do you think about the game?
I think that Brandon is awesome.
I think
KJ run back was awesome.
That was
was.
amazing.
It's awesome just to be a Bruin.
yes, it is. It is always awesome to be a Bruin.
Walden
Oh.
Culpepper
Well, I'm
catches
glad
that bubble
somebody
screen.
texted you and told you to come on up here. Huh? Okay. Well, I told Blake, I was like, at halftime, I'm going to text her, and I know she's here somewhere.
Oh yeah, she was gonna come by and get it, no doubt. She wasn't gonna miss no game.
This time he has 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, man in the backfield. Now he moves up onto the line, so 4 receivers left. 3 minutes, approaching the 3-minute mark.
See if they give Brandon a run-pass option here.
There's the snap. He moves to
Yep.
the left side. He has
Whoa.
some time. Passes out there. It's complete.
Nice.
He got the first down.
Found William across the middle.
Nice. That's William Sabota. Yes, ma'am. Good to see you. Thank you for coming up. That's another Hounds Lounge first down. That rhymes. I don't know why it's so hard to say, you know.
Hounds Lounge first down.
That's it. There's the snap. Pass immediately goes to the left side to John Stephen Goodwin. He's still on his feet, but fighting for every yard. I think he might have picked up 4.
That was Sabota again.
Oh, he was?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I
going
thought
back
it
to
was
him.
10. I thought it was odd that he would be catching. It looked like a number
Right.
10.
Yeah, those numbers start to get scrunched up. The 8s and 0s start to get real tough.
Yep. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right, man in the backfield. That's a quick handoff. That's Nate Thomas Jr.
Fighting for more yards. We've seen this out of Nate.
Yes, we have. Of
But-
course, we've seen scrums just like that one, and that was you just mentioned him a minute ago, our running back from years
Joe
past.
Hyman.
Joe Hyman.
Yeah.
We saw it. I remember a game at Whitehall where he
Oh, yeah.
entered that scrum and then somehow just darted out of the
Yeah,
backside of it. And
exactly.
I'm like, how did you do that?
You
Did
never
learn that
know.
at Hogwarts or something? But now from an empty set, he has the snap.
Ooh.
And throws that one away. He might have been trying to get that to Will Manning, but I think he was just under pressure trying to get rid of that ball.
Yeah, and Manning was covered up as well. Good defense there from the Cyclones. Coach Thrash not happy about something. Either somebody may have ran a bad route or a bad read from Brandon. I'm not sure what he was seeing, but maybe he goes back to it.
All right, giving him the play. He's got under 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Yep, Charlie came back in as running back. He's dangerous out of the backfield. Let's see if they look for Katros.
There's the snap. Rolls out the right side. Pass is going to the right. Oh, and it's intercepted. That's number 15, Mekhi Foster.
Again. Oh, he
He's
broke
at the
back.
40.
Nice.
And tackled.
Will finally got him. Will Manning.
Yeah, that is Will Manning.
And he saved a touchdown there.
No doubt, because if he gets past him, that's it. There's
Yeah,
nobody
he was
left in
gone.
front of him.
But again, another devastating interception by the PA offense. Great field position for the Cyclones here on the PA 30-yard line.
Goodness gracious.
We can't keep giving them these.
Balls?
I mean,
Yeah.
just gifts. I mean, we're just giving them Christmas presents, really, with starting field position like this.
Yep. Here's Luke Jones from the shotgun. He has the snap. Under pressure. Gets rid of it quickly. That's Tracy Daniels who receives it.
Nice job
and
by
is brought
Caden Nash,
down.
though.
Yeah, at
Beautiful.
the 30.
They had actually pretty good numbers on that screen pass out in front, and somehow Caden found a way to slide through there to make the tackle, but he had 3 offensive linemen in front of him.
He's brought down at the 29-yard line.
So that might have been a gain of 1 yard. They haven't. There you go. Now they moved the chain. So it's 2nd and 9. There's the snap. Looks to the right side this time. Airs it deep. Oh, my goodness. Did he catch that?
He did. He was a little short of the end
Wow.
zone, but number 5,
Yeah. They'll place that down at the
Abel
2, I think.
Abington with a nice catch down to the 1-yard line.
Abel Abington.
And again, PA's in that man defense, and it was decent coverage, but just a great pass by Luke Jones, to be honest.
Yeah.
Led the receiver perfectly,
Just-
right in the
just
breadbasket.
right, yeah. No, it could not have been any easier for him to receive that.
Yeah,
That
it was a beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful pass. And so the Cyclones here, again, taking it slow.
Taking it slow.
And looking to run this all the way down because they they've got plenty of chances here at the end zone to take the lead into halftime.
7 seconds on the play clock. Now they approach the line. There's the snap. This time that goes directly
Daniels
to
keeping it.
Tracy Daniels.
But again, Caden Nash fighting through there. Someone else on the bottom of that pile there. Maybe JT Phelan.
I think that was Caden Nash at the bottom.
Yeah, Caden was definitely the first one there. And the Cyclones will take a timeout with 21 seconds left.
Goodness gracious.
Timeout, Russellville. That's their second charge timeout in the first half.
Let's take
Please put 22 seconds on the game clock. Thank you.
No, I wasn't going to do a break. I was going to say let's go to our Ron Jones Remax Affiliates Realty Live fan feedback and see what some of our fans are saying. Let's go Caden Nash, number 9. Love Nanny and Mandy. Go Bruins.
Yeah, he's having a tremendous game.
This one says, tuned in from Fayetteville. Let's go Bruins from Andrew Cobb.
Hey, there he is.
We know
Big
that
bro.
one. Yep.
Looking out for little bro.
Let's see. Go Bruins. Watching from Dallas. Go Ronan and Team PA from Allen and Janice Rutherford. Rachel Allison Rutherford Gymnasium, number 44, PA 44 for life.
Yeah, Ronan's actually played a really good, nice game as well from his defensive end spot. Had a couple good tackles, but also just clogging up some lanes on the defense.
That's Patton Wicker's grandpa William says, go Bruins from Ottawa, Kansas.
Nice.
And former Bruins safety Blake Titus says, really enjoying watching the boys on the field this year. Wish I was still out there. Go Bruins.
Oh, Blake, we need you out there.
Oh, and a nice stop
job by that
again.
defense. Yeah, we're going to have to use another timeout here for Russellville.
They've got one left.
Timeout, Russellville. That's their final timeout of the first half.
Speaking of Blake Titus, he gives me so many vibes of Patton Wicker. So you see Patton Wicker now, looking for contact all the time, looking to sling down running backs and hit receivers. But that's exactly what Blake Titus used to do back in the day. He's just a reckless safety. Looking through some of these scores on Fearless Friday, big game of the week for me. Little Rock Parkview at Bryant, 14-14.
Oh,
in the
wow.
second quarter. So that I won't be surprised if that one goes down to the wire. Let's see what else we have. Benton leading Sylvan Hills, but it's a close one, 13-7. Benton's up.
What? So Little Rock Christian played last night?
Yeah, they
Why?
played the Thursday. They've been doing like a Fearless Friday, I think it is, game of the week. I think they've been putting on TV, maybe Channel 42 or something like that. So the Little Rock Christian Lake Hamilton game was Thursday night on some sort of local TV.
Sure.
But yeah, the last I checked, I think it was like 42-7. Little Rock Christian was handling them pretty good.
Cool.
And yeah, the Bruins are a little confused here on defense, so they're ending up calling a timeout, trying to get their man coverage set.
Timeout, Pulaski Academy. That's their first charge timeout of the first half.
Now, see, here's a little football IQ for you. So what we're looking at here is the coaches saw them out there, so they're able to look at what the defense is going to, or the offense is laying out for them.
Yep.
So now they're seeing what the play is, and they have the option to call that timeout so that they can set up a better defense or maybe stick the same one out there in hopes that they leave the same formation there.
Yeah, exactly. You laid it out perfectly. And, again, from an offense perspective, I'm always thinking from offensive side. But I saw, as an offensive guy, I saw PA come out in man coverage, man-to-man defense on all the receivers. So if PA stays in that, I should have a play ready to call that's going to break up that man coverage, try to cross some receivers up, create some confusion.
I don't think he is. I don't think he's going to call me out on it.
Hey, it was fun.
It's the exact same thing you said last week.
I know, and you learned from last week, so I'm giving you props. You're proving that I'm a great teacher, and I appreciate that. Hey, I was going to let it roll and let you act smart. Why not?
Oh, because people know better.
Well, look, his wife is always the producer, always in his ear. But I was proud of you, Josh.
Thank you.
Man in motion. Jones looking to throw. Back in the end zone.
Oh,
way
too far.
much.
Way too
Whoa,
far.
We got a guy over the railing.
I hope he's not over the railing because there's a creek on the other side of that railing.
Well, he's over the Caldwell Toyota plastic railing that probably wouldn't hurt him much.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't.
He did find a brick wall over there, though.
That will hurt.
And is this fourth down? Yeah, so
Yes.
this is fourth down coming up.
They're on the 3.
They may just end up taking the field goal. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they might. Well, you got to be prepared for that fake. We saw that.
True, but
recently.
a field goal would put them ahead going into halftime. So that's probably what they're looking for.
Hold is good. It's up, and it's good.
Yep.
So that will give Russellville the lead going into halftime, unless the Bruins can do something in 9 seconds.
Hey, don't count KJ out.
I don't count it all out ever. Never. I've seen it before.
But you would think that the Cyclones probably do what they did earlier and give us some sort of squib kick.
Don't
even let KJ even think about touching that ball.
Don't let him get up to speed.
No.
So during halftime, we can expect to see the cheerleaders, and I know that both of the bands I think are playing, Bruin Brigade and I don't know what fun fancy name the Russellville band has, so I'm just going to call them the Russellville band.
The Dirty Cyclones.
Are you serious?
No.
Yeah.
It rolled off the tongue though, didn't it?
Oh, it's not on the list. Oh, I'm sorry. I totally thought they were playing.
We have a halftime schedule, Josh.
Yeah, I know we did, but they were on it before when I saw it last. But I guess they got.
So their marching band's not even going
I
out there.
guess they're not.
Dang.
That must be their pep band. Not
Yeah.
the marching band. Okay. Well, thank you.
So 9 seconds left in the half.
Here we. Oh, it is just a little
another
pooch
squibber.
kick.
Will's just gonna down it right
Yep,
there.
That's Will Manning. Just takes a knee. Good position. I like it. It's just inside the 35 on Bruin territory. So 8 seconds left. That took 1 second off the clock. With 8 seconds left in the first half, the Bruins have 18, Russellville 20.
4-yard line, 1st and 10, Bruins.
All right. Cobb sets up with 2 receivers on his left side, 2 on the right, 1 man in the tailback slot. Oh, and he takes a knee right there. They're just going to call it. They said, that's it for us.
Yep. Let's go into halftime.
They're happy to take halftime right there.
Yep.
All right. We're going to take halftime with them. We'll be back and bring you some of the action from the field so you can see what all's going on down here. In the meantime, enjoy the halftime show. We'll be back with the second half shortly. You know that Crown Trophy of Little Rock has every type of award to recognize athletes, students, and even coworkers. But more than that, Crown Trophy can customize drinkware, badges, and even rings. Whether you have people working for you or working hard on your team, show them your appreciation by recognizing them with something special from Crown Trophy of Little Rock. Visit them online at crowntrophy.com. You know that Crown Trophy of Little Rock has every type of award to recognize athletes, students, and even coworkers. But more than that, Crown Trophy can customize Senior Kel Busby is the Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week. Kel is a multi-sport athlete who competes full force all the time. His 9th and 10th grade years, Kel was selected as an all-state and all-conference baseball player. He is also a 3-time state champion in football. He has committed to play baseball for Coach Dave Van Horn and the University of Arkansas Diamond Hogs as a pitcher. He is kicking off his senior year as a competitive and energetic student section leader. He is a true Bruin athlete and fan. Put your hands together for Kel Busby, our Student Athlete of the Week, brought to you by Bowen Heffley Orthopedic. Visit them online at bowenheffleyortho.com.
This Friday Night Spotlight is brought to you by Caldwell Toyota. Pulaski Academy would like you to join us in recognizing our core value student of the week, Allie Thomas. Allie is a special and considerate individual whose honesty and acceptance sets her apart from others. She takes pride in seeing the world with an open mind and accepting of others she encounters. She is starting her second year serving on the Honor Council and has been instrumental in guiding their mission and integrity. Congratulations to Allie Thomas for being named our Core Value Student of the Week. Our Core Value Student of the Week is brought to you by Caldwell Toyota. Just another way Caldwell cares. You know that Crown Trophy of Little Rock has every type of award to recognize athletes, students, and even co-workers. But more than that, Crown Trophy can customize drinkware, badges, and even rings. Whether you have people working for you or working hard on your team, show them your appreciation by recognizing them with something special from Crown Trophy of Little Rock. Visit them online at crowntrophy.com. Ron Jones and Charlotte Emery offer you a combined 40 years of real estate experience for all of your residential or commercial needs, whether you're buying or selling. Ron Jones RE/MAX Affiliates Realty is standing by to take your call and schedule a market survey or consultation at your convenience. They have the expertise to navigate the current market conditions to your benefit. You can rely on their experienced realtors to get the results you need. For listings or more information, call 501-416-3658 or visit them online at ronjonesrealtor.com. At Akel's Carpet One, they can get it for you at wholesale. That's not just a slogan at Akel's Carpet One, it's their real money-saving story. You can get the lowest prices on carpets, floors, and real wood cabinets. They have nationwide buying power, low overhead, and local ownership that make all of this possible. Don't shop at the home centers or online when you can shop local and get the best wholesale prices. At Akel's Carpet One, we make it beautiful for less. AkelsCarpet1.com.
So grab your broomsticks and get ready to be transported to the wondrous school of Hogwarts by senior drum major Thomas Gamble and the Pulaski Academy Bruin Brigade. And now let's get ready to cheer on our Bruins with the Pulaski Academy fight song. The Bruin Brigade is under the direction of Mr. Wayne Mullins and is conducted on the field by senior drum major Thomas Gamble. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pulaski Academy Bruin Brigade.
Ron Jones RE/MAX Affiliates Realty Studio. Let's get back to the show.
Welcome back, everyone. It is halftime. It is the Ackles Carpet One halftime show. At Ackles, they can get it for you at wholesale. And that's not just a slogan at Ackles Carpet One. It's their real money-saving story. You can get the lowest prices on carpets, floors, and real wood cabinets. They have nationwide buying power, low overhead, and local ownership that make all of this possible. Don't shop at the home centers or online when you can shop local and get the best wholesale prices. At Ackles Carpet One, we make it beautiful for less. AcklesCarpet1.com. Got about 2.5 minutes left before the teams come back out, and of course we'll have 3 more minutes after that. Blake, I know you've got some of the scores around the state up in front of you. Why don't you give us a quick rundown of those?
Yeah, I was just looking. Little Rock Parkview battling through a 6A team going up against 7A Giant Bryant. They're up 28-20 at halftime.
Oh my!
So Parkview really playing well. I know Parkview had they won their first state championship in a long time last year, but they came with a lot of people coming back as well. A lot of talented recruits there. So not surprised. A little bit of surprise just because Bryant's been so good for so long.
Sure, of course.
But kind of a shocker for me. Let's see what else we got here. Catholic shutting out Greene County Tech 23-0. Again, Benton still up on Sylvan Hills 13-7, so that should end up being a pretty good game.
Yep.
And that's some of the ones at the top. Whitehall leading Maumelle, which is kind of a surprise to me.
Greenwood 35 and Mountain Home 7.
Yeah.
That's really no surprise there.
Yeah, no surprise for me on that one. Greenwood continues their dominance throughout the 6A conference.
Of course, even if it's not a home game for them, I don't think, but let's see, does it show or is it just?
Yeah, they're at Mountain Home, it looks like.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep.
So I was just wondering, with most of the state under a burn ban right now, of course, we did get a little bit of rain today, but I don't know if it was quite enough to get us out of the dry conditions that requires those burn bans. But, they famously have those fireworks at home that.
Oh, Greenwood usually does?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
We saw some at Robinson.
Yes, that was honestly pretty impressive.
It was okay. I'm not a fan. It's against the rules, to have fireworks of any kind, and especially to shoot them over the crowd, which is what they were doing.
Yeah,
Robinson.
it was close to the crowd.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm all about having fun, and I'm all about doing fun things that are, especially I love fireworks. Who doesn't? But you want to do it safely.
No, exactly.
And, so. All right. Let's see what else we've got going on. Looks like the Cyclones are coming back out. Oh, let's go ahead and recap a little bit about the camera, because I had a couple of comments about that. And in case you missed our comments at the beginning of the game, let me tell you what's going on with the camera. The camera is being run by artificial intelligence.
The internet.
It's spooky. Yeah. So it's basically it is an intelligent camera system. It has 2 lenses. They don't move at all. That's the fun part. You're looking at that screen going, what are you talking about? It's moving. I see it. No, the camera lenses don't move. One's pointed sort of toward the east end zone. The other one's pointed generally toward the west end zone. And what they're doing is when you set up this camera, you define the 4 corners of the field, and then it's looking for movement, basically. So anything that moves, it expects, okay, that's what I need to have a focus on. So that's why right now it's a very wide angle, and it kind of might shift a little bit back and forth. Just it's trying to see what's going on the field and trying to show you everything. But once you have a formation and everybody is tight together, then that's when it can zoom in a little bit more, and then it will. As the play spreads out, if somebody's running downfield, then it'll back out so you can see everybody that's on the field. So
yeah, that huddle cam was really impressive, to be honest.
It is. It's just that's our only camera tonight, just because there's a Travelers game tonight, and that's where the rest of the crew comes from this year. So they're over there working that game while we're over here. So.
As a former high school coach in charge of camera setup, it's hard to find filmers.
Oh, sure.
So hard.
Yeah.
Especially student filmers. But, yeah, we were grateful to have all those guys out last week for an excellent production. All those guys roaming around the field, getting all kinds of different angles. But when you're short-staffed, you make it happen.
Yep.
You got a camera up there that's following the game. And I actually got a text from one of my buddies that was like, why are these players so small? And I was like, well, it's probably the fisheye lens, to be honest,
Right.
like stretching them down.
But
They're normal high school kids out there.
I was going to say, but also, yeah, they're high school kids.
Yeah, right.
You know,
They're not giants,
right.
but
You're not
I do
watching
think-
Alabama guy.
I don't think the fisheye is giving them any help out there either.
Well, you'll remember this name. I got a text message just a little bit ago from Dane Warburton.
Oh, yes.
And
Love Dane.
I just ran into his mom outside. No kidding.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, Dane says, "This is how I imagine you and Coach Amsler look in the press box." And
Yeah, pretty much.
I was going to say
we've
that's
got
almost
Troy
exact.
Aikman and Joe Buck, and that's
in their suits with their Fox
Who would
Sports
you consider
microphones.
yourself as here?
I'm Troy, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a Troy Aikman kind of
Yeah,
guy. A
yeah.
Gray goose kind of guy.
Mainly because of the
Gray
salt
hair.
and pepper hair there.
Yeah.
Not mostly on top, but mostly in the beard. I got it. Yeah.
Your suit doesn't look a little as crispy as his, but decent. though.
Yeah. I had this custom made.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Me, on the other hand, I've got my T-shirt and jog shorts are a little bit different than Joe Buck's tailored suit there, but
no, I mean you nailed it though. It's pretty much all spot on what we look like up here.
But really, we've got commentary on them. We're better commentators overall, but they have us on the dress. We'll give them the dress. Yes.
And Popeye sends me a note also. He says, "So you miss me yet, Popeye? We missed you the day you said you were retiring."
Yeah, exactly.
that wasn't a question.
Popeye, we've got an open stand here to the right that it's begging you to come back.
We just keep referring to it as Popeye's Landing.
It really is. We need to get a little nameplate.
Yeah,
for it.
I think I will.
And honor it for Popeye, to be
Jenny,
honest.
Jenny Cole over at
Many-
Crown Trophy of Little Rock, can you make that happen for me? A little brass sign that says Popeye's Landing.
Many of hot nights,
Yeah.
cold nights,
Oh,
rainy nights,
forget it.
ice nights. That guy has been standing on that platform over there with a camera filming these games.
Well, of course, this and all of our games are presented by Crown Trophy, and you may know that Crown Trophy of Little Rock has every type of award to recognize athletes, students, and even coworkers. But did you know that Crown Trophy can also customize drinkware, badges, and even rings? Whether you have people working for you or working hard on your team, recognize them with something special by visiting them online at crowntrophy.com.
John Stephen to kick us off in the second half, and that
Oh,
loose.
yes, they got it. They got it. That was
Connor
recovered
Coldren
by Connor
with it. Getting
Coldren.
up there.
Yes, sir.
Using that 6'6" height, getting up there and taking that one down. Great kick by John Stephen.
Wow.
Huge bounce on the onside. That's what you need coming out of halftime right there.
Wow, I will take it all day, especially coming into the halftime down by 2, you know, even though it was kind of like not really representative of the momentum of the game. He tried to,
Not the greatest throw there,
Right.
Pfizer.
yeah, he tried
Tee.
to get rid of that tee, but didn't
But we
make
got it off the field.
All right. Cobb sets up with an empty set, has 4 receivers on the right, 1 wide over there on the left. Quick pitch goes to, was that 36?
No, it's Chase McKendra,
Thank you.
26. Or Chance McKendra, I'm sorry.
Picks up, could be the first down. Yes, it is. That is a Hounds Lounge first down.
Yeah, and I think that's something the Bruins are going to have to lean on is this run game a little bit, whether it be from the slot like that or a traditional set like this coming up. But just there's not enough guys in the box to stop this run game.
3 receivers on the left side. He goes to the left. That is pass completed to Will Sabota. And another first down, I think. Let's see.
Yeah, he's right on the line. I think they're going to mark it as a first.
Yes, it is. A back-to-back Hounds Lounge first down.
Exactly. Good start here from the Bruins. Onside kick, 2 10-yard plays.
Tell me what you think in the text message, folks. Do I need to get a barking dog sounder for every first down? There's the quick pass. That looked like Sabota maybe?
Yeah, once again on the bubble screen.
Picked up, I'm going to guess, at 7 yards.
Yeah, so the Bruins are doing a good job mixing up the run game as well as the outside screen game to kind of keep the defense off its game.
Well, notice how quick they're doing these two.
Yeah, they are. They're moving
I mean,
fast.
just one after the other. Bang, bang, bang. 4 receivers left, 1 wide on the right. Complete opposite formation is what they started with in this drive. So it's that is second down, 5 yards to go, regardless of what the marker says. Here's the snap. Immediately pitch.
Get up in there. Oh.
He's at the 25 to 20.
There you go, Chance.
Almost the 15.
Good run there. I think he would have missed a hole. He could have cut it up inside a little bit earlier right off the catch, but eventually got it going upfield and made a good cut. Brings up another first down.
So that this is a fun one. I love doing these. That Helms Lounge first down puts them in the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
Katros in motion.
Pass.
Oh.
It's completed.
Yeah, Culpepper caught it, but he was tackled immediately there by number 16, Bo Mosley.
He was ready for it.
Yeah, they finally caught on to some of these short passes. So, again, let's see if PA works maybe a fake quick pass, go past them on a longer one.
PA looks like they're slowing down just a little bit. 3 receivers on the right, 2 to the left. Cobb has an empty set. There's the snap. Looking downfield. He's under pressure. Gets it away. I don't think he intended for anyone to catch that, but he threw it at the feet of Charlie Katros.
Yeah, they were trying to set up a screen, but it just kind of developed too slowly, and he had to throw it away a little earlier than he wanted to and couldn't get it to Charlie. But if he did complete it to Charlie, he had some offensive linemen out front, Evan and Eric Park out front if he would have caught it.
I mean, look at that kid, Evan. Just,
yeah.
I mean, he is a
That
beast.
fisheye won't do him any wonders. He still looks big.
No, for real. There's the snap. Little play action there. Looking downfield. He's got some time. Going deep into the corner, and it's batted away, almost intercepted. That was Caden Rose on the defense.
Yeah, and it looked like William and Walden kind of got crossed up on what routes were getting run. The receivers looked a little bit out of whack there on who was doing what. And so Brandon kind of just put it in a spot where they could catch it if they saw it, but also kind of away from the defense, kind of in a safe spot. So decent throw away from Brandon right there if he wasn't sure. Big 4th down here coming, 4th and 11.
This is a Homer's kitchen table, 4th down. Looking to pass. Pass goes straight out, and it's a Bruin touchdown. William Sabota.
Right up the middle. Beautiful streak route. Nice.
5 minutes exactly off the clock for that one drive.
Good. Yeah, that was no, 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, 2 minutes. I was like, that's a really fast drive.
Nope, sorry. It's not college.
But, yeah, beautiful timing from Brandon there and a beautiful rope of a ball. Good speed on it right in front of the safety. 2-point conversion coming up.
Quick pitch over to Junior. Let's see.
Is
that Chance?
Yeah, Chance.
It threw me off again.
Yeah, he made a couple man miss, but not enough to get it in. He was about a yard short of getting that 2 points. So PA 0-4 on 2-point conversions, I think, so far. So
they are.
Those will be. I mean, that could be another 8 points that we have on the board. Something to think about as we get closer to the game ending.
That's crazy. I don't think I've seen us miss this many 2-point conversions in a game.
Right, yeah. They're in general on the season, I think 2 points usually end up about 50%, maybe a little bit less. But tonight, just not one of those nights.
Well, Coach Jamal Jones down there giving Chance the business. I'm not sure what he's upset about, but he really was.
Well, I think probably what he's getting after is that Chance ended up cutting that all the way back against where all the blockers were. So ideally, as the running back coach, you're wanting him to follow the blockers.
Right.
If we're going left, let's just go ahead and keep it going left instead of going all the way back to all the guys that are not getting blocked and trying to make them all miss.
Yeah. Don't swim upstream if you don't have to.
Right.
John Stephen Goodwin out there. He has the ball kind of reclining back. This is going to be another one of those end-over-end rolling kicks that takes a high bounce after a few yards. That's a big one.
Loose.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on.
Still loose. Where is it?
I think they've got it.
No idea who has it. Someone down there.
I think that's KJ Colon.
KJ.
Yeah. KJ Colon came out of it.
Coming up huge on special teams. Kickoff return, kickoff recovery.
And you go back to the statistics, and after the Bruins come up with 2 onside kicks in any given game, I think they're like 90s.
Oh, yeah. It's up there. High percentage
it's
chance
above 90% chance they're going to win.
No doubt. I think there's like 3 games I think that we had ever lost when we recovered 2 kicks in the game. So, yeah, very high percentage chance that the Bruins come out victorious when they get the 2 onside kick recovery. That's huge.
Cobb again with an empty set from the 44-yard line. 4 receivers on the left, 1 to the right. There's the snap. Immediately hands it off to Charlie Katros. He turns upfield, makes it across the 40, and is stopped at the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like a lot. It's nothing fancy, but it's a 5-yard pickup on first down. Brings up a 2nd and 5. And it's just a nice, easy play.
Watching from the Woodlands, Texas, go Bruins. Someone from our Ron Jones Remax Affiliates live fan feedback. Have some more of those here in just a moment. There's the snap. Had twins stacked on either end for this one. Let's see. Under pressure. He's flushed out of the pocket. He'll have to keep this one. He'll run out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Right on that line to gain. Not sure what they're going to say. They're going to say first down. Trips left for Brandon. Charlie in his backfield. William coming in motion. Return motion. Charlie takes the handoff, but stopped by number 7, Tristan Wisenant.
Is it Wisenant?
I don't know. I didn't ask his mom before the game, but
I'm pretty sure it is.
Wisenant?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to be sassy there, Josh. I was trying to be funny.
I almost lost it when you said that. I thought it was funny. Are you kidding me?
Hey, this is the time of the game. You know, we always talk about the third quarter. This is when we start to lose it, Josh. We got to pull it together.
Right.
Woo.
Wow. That was
a little late.
Late block there. Why would you get that late of a block on Evan Goodwin? I mean, he's going to mow you over on the next play.
You better be ready next play.
I mean, when you look up at him,
yeah,
you need to say "I'm sorry" with both syllables.
All right, 3rd and 9 coming up here for the Bruins. 3 receivers left. Charlie Catros in the slot to the right. Oh, some movement up front.
Yep, there's a PI roofing penalty flag.
This is a close one because the defense kind of came across and caused our offensive lineman to move. So I don't know which way this is going to go.
Got a fan that wrote into us to let us know that the Russellville Cyclone Band is the pride of Russellville. Oh, poor Evan. He's just rattled from that last hit.
Clearly. So that brings up, makes that 3rd down a little bit longer. 3rd and 15, 14, 5 wide. Brandon's got some time. Looking deep. Oh! I think that was caught. Is that Alex Zeldin out there? Wow, what a play on 3rd and long. He's going all the way down to the 5-yard line. Beautiful pass by Brandon. Great catch. Alex showing some speed out there on the outside. So, again, Bruins threatening it down here in the red zone. Coming off with 2 back-to-back onside kick recoveries. Hand off to Charlie Kotcher's up the middle. Nice job. Nice job by the offensive line. And he is, well, we got a flag down. Did he stop the play beforehand? I think he might have blown the whistle beforehand. It looks like there might be a Bruin down in the end zone as well.
There's a Bruin player down on the play.
Okay, so they did call holding, so technically that play was live. I never saw him call a touchdown or not. I guess it doesn't matter.
Let's see. This fan asks, I've wanted to ask you this during the first PA game. Is the PA field wearing out? Does PA need a new turf? And the answer is yes. I think this is the last year on this field.
Yeah, this version of the turf has been around probably
10. I think it's
coming up close to 10 years, 8 to 10 years.
I think it's a 10-year field.
And that usually is the lifetime of it to where you want to get it resurfaced.
Yep.
So that will probably be in the the works.
That's this offseason, yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
I remember talking to Coach Wyatt, the athletic director, about that last year, and I'm pretty sure that this is the last year on this turf. Good question. That fan just said absolutely not. I'm sure they're answering the question about the dog sounds. At, first down.
Yeah. Absolutely not. To the dog pound
I
sounds.
guarantee that's what they were asking about.
Yeah, that's probably fair. That's probably fair.
Love it. This one says, "Where's Will Hawkins when we need him? Go Bruins."
I know. He'd have been great to have out there. Steady slot receiver.
All right, Cobb out there. He's in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. There's the snap. Goes to the right side. Pass is complete to Connor Coldren.
Woo.
And he is tripped up immediately at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, nice, easy pass out to Connor, and a good little burst of speed from him as well to pick up about 5 or 6 yards.
2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. 7:55 left in the third quarter. Again with an empty set. 3 receivers on the right this time, 2 to the left. Has some time. There's the pass. Oh, almost bobbled. Oh, it did get dropped.
Yeah, nice job there by number 41 on defense, Kircher Herring.
That was intended for Will Sabota.
And Herring is their kicker, but also playing a little linebacker here for him as well. PA really using that 5 wide, no running back sets. Sticking with it here on 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. Cobb by himself. 3-by-2 set, making some calls out there, looking to his left side. Drops back, he's got some time. Got a lot of time. Looking around, and he's going to throw that one away. Just buying himself another down. Not make a big mistake.
This one says, "Let's go, boys," from Hunt Harrison and Caden Pickett.
Nice. Good to hear from you guys.
Go number 70, Evan Goodwin. Love watching my nephew.
So it looks like PA on 4th and goal here is going to line up the field goal team. So we saw a field goal team.
Yep.
I was a little critical of them early on in the game last time, but they came through with a 40-yard kick last week.
No kidding.
Game winner.
In clutch mode.
So this is a little bit closer here. Kicking from the 15, so 25-yard field goal is
and
up and somehow snuck through it. A guy right up the middle. Wow.
I think he still got a finger on it.
Yeah. But somehow it snuck through, and it counts for 3 all the same.
I'll take it. So the Bruins up by a touchdown after that one, 27-20. 7:31 left in the third. We'll keep it right here. So, yeah, that fan talking about Evan. Oh, we had somebody leave a voicemail. That's fun.
Easy.
2-second voicemail.
Easy.
They realized, nope, I can't do that. Once again, that's not a phone number where you can just call it and get on the air. No, you just send a text message and we will get it. And if it's appropriate, we might read it.
Yeah,
maybe.
We've heard from a lot of former Bruins out there tonight. I want to hear from more.
Yeah.
You guys text in where you at, what you're doing.
Yeah.
And how good of commentators we are. Mention that as well. Hayden Harrison.
If you don't like what you're hearing, there's Warrior Vision that's on. You can go listen to that for a while.
God, no.
Yeah, if you go listen.
If you want your ears to burn.
Look, go listen to Warrior Vision for 5 minutes.
And then we'll sound even better.
We're going to sound awesome after that. Yeah.
Uh-oh. That was number 41 on the recovery, Herring again, playing all kinds of
I'm just
special
kidding.
teams.
I know.
Hey, they have a great production there.
I'm just kidding.
We love Warrior
those
Vision.
I watch those guys all the time. It's a joke. Don't everybody get in your feelings all at once.
But next game is Little Rock Christian. Might as well start a commentator for
right.
Josh.
I don't
Might
know.
As well.
I'm so over I'm so over it. I'm so over that whole relationship. It's like the ex-girlfriend that's still in love with you.
Got to look at where you are now.
Yeah.
Handoff goes to Daniels again, but great job by John Stephen Goodwin. Hey, get done kicking a field goal for PA, come right back on defense and make a stop in the backfield.
All right, it's halfway through the third quarter. It's time for shenanigans. Guess who I get to meet tomorrow?
You already told me last week.
I know, but guess again.
Should I guess right or wrong?
Yeah, you should guess right.
William Shatner.
And?
I don't remember
Jonathan
the other guy.
Frakes.
I don't know Star Trek very well.
Yeah, Captain Kirk and Commander Riker and Dr. Emmett Brown.
That's tomorrow?
They added Christopher Lloyd.
Nice.
Yeah. Sorry, just had to geek out for a moment. I'm done.
And we're back.
Going deep, and that's going to get intercepted. Oh, no, it's not. Come on, that's got to be DPI. or OPI, excuse me.
Good coverage there by Walt Smiley.
Did you not see?
I think he just dropped it.
You think that was clean?
Yeah, he just dropped it.
Are you saying that with a straight face?
I'm serious. I don't think the receiver did too much there.
Okay. He was in the air to jump on him when the ball was up in the air.
I don't know. I'd have to look at a replay. It didn't look too bad from my perspective.
Okay.
Third down, 3rd and 10 here.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. There's the snap. Looking to the left side. Passes out there. Ooh. Goodness, it is received, but it's received out of bounds.
Yeah, well out of bounds. And John Stephen Goodwin on the coverage underneath made him throw it a little bit further outside than he wanted to and incomplete. So looks like the punt team's coming out for the Cyclones.
I didn't see this one, but this fan says the Get Back coach has returned for the season. Welcome back.
Oh, yeah. That's our wonderful Mike Davis.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Had a little procedure and had a couple games off, but he's right back in the saddle like nothing ever happened.
Who's he pulling back?
Oh, he's self-proclaimed Get Back coach.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's going to kick. Oh, whoa. That goes really high and out of bounds right there.
Not as good of a punt as we've seen.
Oh, no, never mind.
Bounce,
it's not going to go out of bounds. It's going to stop at the 32, no, excuse me, the 28.
Yeah, he's had a couple very nice punts earlier in the first half, but that one kind of got off the right side of his foot.
Straight up.
And not too much of a punt. So, hey, PA, take that. Start the drive on the 28-yard line.
How about this one? Texting from the press box, Emma and Zoe say, "Go Bruins," and yes, you are wonderful commentators.
Aww.
You're so sweet.
It's the producers that make it sound so good.
Right. All right. There's the snap. Quick handoff.
Woo!
Turn up field. No, sir. They say, no, we're going to
stuff that
double
one
team
out.
you. And
Number 24, who was that?
7.
Ashawn Owens, maybe?
I'm going to
We'll go with that. Ashawn?
I like it.
Good job getting in the backfield there.
Well, Carter Cole, excuse me, the from class of 2015 says, we kick field goals? That's news to me. Carter, bud, let me tell you, you need to go back and at least watch the last 5 minutes of last week's game, and you'll be standing up screaming and realize quickly that it's a good thing we kick field goals.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, what a pass, but it dropped.
It was
Beautiful
almost
pass.
Intercepted. It was almost caught. It was almost out of bounds. It was almost everything.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, an incomplete pass. It's such an interesting defense here from the Cyclones. They're basically rushing nobody and dropping everybody into coverage, which, I mean, I guess you could say it's been successful the first half, but just a very unconventional way to play defense.
Triplets stacked on the right side, twins on the left. There's the snap. He goes immediately to the right side to Alex Zeldin, and
flag came in late from the middle.
Was it? Okay. I didn't see it. There it is. Yeah, there's a PI roofing penalty flag there at the 30-yard line. It's going to be holding against the Bruins.
Yeah. He threw it in the middle, though. So I don't know if it was a receiver or an lineman he's catching on that. Since it was a screen pass, I would have thought it would be on one of the receivers.
Eric, would you do me a quick favor? Would you give us a little bit of crowd mic? I think it's all the way off.
So, yeah, that's going to hurt the Bruins there. Bring up a really long third down here.
Thank you, sir. Now it sounds like we're at a football game. Whoa, he's going deep with this one. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
He pulled it in.
Came right back to Svoboda.
Wow.
On 3rd and 20 with a beautiful ball. Make up for your holding call, William.
From the 24 in Bruin territory to the 45. Holy cow.
That was a big play. Got him out of a really bad situation, and PA hurrying up.
They're hurried up. It goes straight off. We're going to hand off and straight up the middle.
Goes to Will Manning up the middle. Correction, that's Patros.
And with some of the injuries up front on the offensive line, I see Owen Duke out there substituting in. I've had my eye on Peyton Crabtree tonight. He's done so well over there at left tackle, stepping in there. I coached Peyton back in the junior high days, but he's really come a long way, and he's got a little mean streak on him I've seen. Brandon getting shoved out to the side. Whoa, a little extra. Ref's going to let it go, though. So a short gain there, about 2 or 3 yards for Cobb on the rollout. Bring up about 3rd and 8.
I want to make sure to get this one in from our live fan feedback. Emma Hancock, who is running, like I said earlier, she's running the video board. It says, Emma is leaving tomorrow morning for college in Europe. The production value will suffer. We love you, Emma, from Emma's dad.
Yeah, no doubt. Miss her. Ooh, great job there, William, with the short catch. Made a guy miss, but it's going to be short of the first down. Bring up a medium-sized 4th down coming up. And the PA shuffling in a ton of receivers. I see Alex Zeldin coming in. Walden coming over here to the sideline. Quads right for Brandon. Going to try to use Brandon's legs here on 4th down, and he got enough. Fell forward, picked up the first down. Nice job with the offensive line up front, and picked up a first down to keep it going.
Go Charlie from Yaya and Papu. Always love to hear you.
Yeah, Charlie Cotros has had a great game so far. I do see them using Brandon a little bit more in those 5-wide sets, maybe using Brandon's legs some as we come down.
Oh, wow, look at that fight. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Good defense, good offense.
Good job by Mekhi Foster on defense there, number 15. He's had a great game. I think he's had 2 picks. He had 2 interceptions earlier, made a great tackle right there. So Foster's been playing really well for the Cyclones.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 man on his left side for Cobb. Now he's going to move up to the line, so 3 receivers to the right side. He has the snap, looking to the left, sees a hole, almost.
Settle down.
Goes back to the right side, goes deep into the end zone.
Walden!
Caught it! Touchdown, Bruins!
Yes! Beautiful adjustment by Walden Culpepper.
Wow! 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, and now the Bruins 33, Cyclones 20. All right, let's see if we can put another one. It looks like they're going to kick this one.
Kind of give up on the 2 points.
I guess so.
Just say, let's get our 1.
0 for 4, we're going to go for the just 1 point. There's the snap. Hold is good. The kick is up. The kick is good. So let's call it 34-20. Bruins lead with 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Nice. Let's see. Going back to our Ron Jones Remax Affiliates live fan feedback. Compliments to you both, as loving the commentary from 350 miles away. You guys are awesome. Number 44. RAR and PA for life. Nothing better.
Rachel
blessed.
Rutherford.
Oh, Rachel Rutherford.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Question. This looks like the smallest PA interior line team I've seen in 10 years. Am I wrong? They never look like they collect for the Mafia, but this year seems more so than usual. Makes their accomplishments all the more impressive.
I actually 100% agree with you. This is one of the smaller offensive lines that we have had. I think the PA community did get a little spoiled with the last 3 years with Alan Thomason, Corey Park, Trev Duke, Shannon McDaniel, and I'm leaving somebody off. I can't remember who else now. My mind has gone blank. But that was just a huge group of offensive linemen that we had over the last 3 years, which they don't come around all the time like that. And
right.
So I've seen Coach Barnhill do a tremendous job with these guys. And, yes, they are small. Your TV does not deceive you, but they are fighters, like you said.
There's another one I was looking for. Well, and that's going to happen. Three minutes left, and here are the Cyclones. Looking back to the coach, they have 18 seconds left on the play clock. There's the snap, handoff. That's Tracy Daniels once again.
Got a little room there, nice pickup. And so I was just about to ask for that series started. Does Russellville change their offense any? Now they're down 2 touchdowns, going down deep in the third quarter
Doesn't
now.
look like it so far.
And it really doesn't. They're just kind of staying steady with their run game and getting some good yardage from Daniels. Maybe take a couple shots here in a second from with Luke Jones.
3 receivers on the right this time. And Daniels has moved to a tailback slot. He's got 1 receiver on the left side. 13 seconds on the play clock. Now Jones in the shotgun. There's the snap. Handoff. Nope, that was play
nothing
action.
there.
He gets wrapped up for the sack. That's going to be a 5-yard loss.
Miles Ward and John Stephen meet back there on the sack.
Goes back to 3rd and 8.
Thinking of this quarterback, Luke Jones, makes me think of our old Luke Jones. Speaking of not small offensive linemen, Luke Jones graduated from U of A recently, I think last year, and had a tremendous career at Arkansas, playing football for them. So shout out to Luke Jones, the PA's Luke Jones.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. There's the snap. Under pressure, throws it out there, and there is no one to receive it, just throwing that one away.
Yeah, and that PA defensive front is coming after Jones in the backfield now. Now that they kind of see that they're throwing a little bit more now, down 2 touchdowns, 4th down here, 4th and long. Again, it's probably either going to be a punt or a passing situation here for the Cyclones. So, again, look for this defensive front to tee off and get to that quarterback.
This is a Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down attempt. Seeing what they're going to do with it. Clock is stopped currently, so play clock is at 10 though. 9, 8, 7. Coach is still coaching. They're still talking about it.
Yeah.
And there's 0. Did they not call timeout? Oh, there's the flag. Yeah, there's a flag in the backfield. Way back here.
Yeah, I guess they're setting up the punt, so they're just going to not care about the 5 yards there.
Honestly, they probably did that on purpose just to give their punter just a little bit more of a buffer room so he doesn't kick the touchback.
Is that one that I'm supposed to be Christina here and call you out on?
Did you say that before?
Probably at some point.
I don't know. I thought I was being actually smart for once.
Oh, so now you're serious. Okay. Woo! Now he does a running kick this time.
No,
he got
still,
it off,
oh,
though.
wow. Look at that
See
bounce.
what kind of bounce he gets. Uh-oh. Inside the 5. Beautiful coverage there.
Yes, it was. Look at him.
I mean, that's on the 1 down
just
there.
with surgical precision.
It was. That was so. Yeah, number 2. What's that guy's name? D.A. Reed. That's his 3rd tremendous punt. One bad one, but 3 tremendous punts inside the 5. So
I mean,
he's done his part to keep the PA offense.
I want to know
deep
just
in
how
their
many
own
years
zone.
has he played soccer?
He probably does. He probably does, but he's definitely contributing out here on the football field tonight.
Well, this one again from our Ron Jones Remax Affiliates live fan feedback. So proud of my nephew, Walden Culpepper, number 34, from Uncle Dudley. Well, Uncle Dudley, I can tell you something. So is the rest of Bruin Nation.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, Walden's been the star of the first 3 games, honestly, in my opinion. And he's, we've been down with Charette, and he's been the one that stepped up in his place and been that solid receiving target. So deep in your end zone, Brandon Cobb rolling out. Oh, no, that's Charlie Cotros at quarterback, and he's loose.
Oh, he's along the side. Whoa! And he just got waylaid at the 25. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
I think his grandma felt that one.
Who was that? Number 41? Man, that was Herring again. Herring. Wow.
He just gave him a message via airmail.
Yeah, that was a nice hit. But a beautiful, beautiful pickup from Charlie deep in our end zone like that. Give us some breathing room again.
2 receivers stacked on both ends of the formation, 1 man in the backfield. There's the snap to Cobb. Quick pitch to Sabota. He
Go,
runs
baby.
around the left side of the field. He's across the 30, makes his way to the 35, and is stopped. It'll end up being 2nd and 2.
Yeah, one of those misdirection plays that PA's been known for the last few years. Everybody starts going to the right. One receiver and a couple linemen coming back to the left, and a good pickup on first down, about 8 yards.
37 seconds and counting left in the third quarter. Bruins up 34-20.
Yeah, these quarters are going by quick.
There's the snap. Quick handoff. Up the middle, across the 40, and is stopped after picking up the Hounds Lounge first down.
Yeah, and that was McKendra right up the middle, one of those other running backs coming in to help. He's looked good tonight so far. PA going with a 2 running back set here with Nate Thomas and Chance.
All right, 1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right now. Quick pitch to, is that 26? That's Chance McKendra. He might have, no, let's see.
Yep, first
Yep,
down.
they're going to say it's a first down. That's another Hounds Lounge first down.
To the end of the third quarter. With the score, Bruins 30,
That brings up the end of the third.
20.
Let's take a short break. We'll be right back with more Bruin football here in just a moment.
This Friday Night Spotlight is brought to you by Caldwell Toyota. Pulaski Academy would like you to join us in recognizing our core value student of the week, Allie Thomas. Allie is a special and considerate individual whose honesty and acceptance sets her apart from others. She takes pride in seeing the world with an open mind and accepting of others she encounters. She is starting her 2nd year serving on the Honor Council and has been instrumental in guiding their mission and integrity. Congratulations to Allie Thomas for being named our Core Value Student of the Week. Our Core Value Student of the Week is brought to you by Caldwell Toyota. Just another way Caldwell cares.
All right, we're back. 12 minutes left in this game. Bruins lead 34-20. Take one more look at our Ron Jones Remax Affiliates live fan feedback from Ron Jones himself. Great game, Bruins. Let's finish the fourth quarter strong. This fan says about 5 years ago, PA had a tiny but explosive running back. He was like 5'5". I heard he went preferred walk-on at TCU. Any word on him?
Yeah, you're probably talking about Jaron Watkins, and he ended up at Texas, not TCU, Texas Longhorns as a walk-on. But I'm not sure exactly. I think he did graduate maybe from Texas. But yeah, Jaron, sorry to cut you off.
No,
I was delayed there a little bit. But yeah, Jaron was a tremendous kid, so friendly and so enjoyable to be around. He's an awesome kid.
Another fan says, in St. Louis, Andrew Pfizer's aunt, Mary Rose, says it's great to hear the voice of Josh. That's fun. I didn't expect that one. It's great to hear the voice of Josh as she cheers on PA another football season. Well, thank you so much, sweetie. There's the snap. Quick pitch over there to Nate Thomas Jr. Makes his way to the 35 and is, whoa!
You know, those legs are turning.
Yeah, Kircher Herring again with a big tackle.
Yeah, a couple big hits from him. That kicker's not afraid to get in there and mix it up a little bit.
Still enough to move the chains. That's a Hounds Lounge first down.
Yeah, and what you notice here is that Coach Thrash has moved into a couple different sets that the Bruins don't normally run, but they're adding in another two running back set, getting a couple more blockers on the point of attack, and really attacking this Russellville front that's so light.
One receiver on the left side, 3 on the right. There's the quick pitch again to Nate Thomas Jr. Scrambles upfield.
There you go.
Nice. Picking up almost, it's more than another 10. Another Hounds Lounge first down.
They're ripping apart this Cyclone front.
Down to 11 minutes left in the game. Bruins on a march at the 21.
This could be a really big drive if we finish this one off for the Bruins. Really important drive. Again, you see Charlie and Nate both in the backfield, same side here. Got to run the ball against this front.
There's the snap. Quick handoff. Turns upfield. Kotros is wrapped up almost immediately, but he did get forward progress up to the 20. inside the 20. Looks like they'll mark him at the 19. So they put some inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
Inside the 20-yard line, and that's second down, and the Bruins are in the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
Sets up one more time. He has 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left, it looked like. Oh, wow.
There
He
you
found
go.
a hole. Breaking through.
Go,
He's across
Chance.
the 5. Touchdown, Bruins.
Yeah. Guy tried to trip him down, but he didn't let it happen and got to the end zone. Beautiful run by Chance McKendra. Good to see Evan Goodwin back out there on the offensive line after coming out for a few plays. And I love the play call adjustments by Coach Thrash there. Having some struggles in the passing game and looking at that light box of Russellville and saying, we're putting an extra guy in here, we're going to bring it to you. Setting up for the PAT, but a flag comes out before the snap. A PI roofing penalty flag, if you will.
I think I will.
And illegal substitution on the Bruins. Maybe too many men on the field. Carson Bills came out here. Oh, nope, he's not going to give it to us.
I thought he was going to tell us.
He thought about it. Yeah, we had too many men on the field, I think. So backed him up.
What now?
And I think they no, you can't do that, buddy. The Russellville coach is trying to get the 5 yards added onto the kick, but I'm pretty sure you can't do that with the pre-snap penalty. Unless he just wants to decline it altogether.
Right. But there's no benefit in that here.
No, if you get like a personal foul
Sure.
on the kick, then you can add that 15 yards onto the kick off the
Right.
next play. But that's only after the play is ran.
Right. There's the snap. The hold is good. The kick is up. The kick is good.
Beautiful.
I wonder, are they asked to kick it low? Because it seems like every kicker for the Bruins kicks it low. They don't kick it sailing up high. But I mean, is it just that way it doesn't go above the buck center and off into the creek?
I don't think they really tell them to not kick it in the creek. Well, ideally, we're not going to want to kick it in the creek, but you don't really want to kick it low. The only reason you kick it low is to try to get more longer
Forward.
trajectory.
Okay.
So, again, it may just be that they don't practice as much as other teams.
Sure.
I'm not sure exactly the reason. But, you know, it's a short kick. You just got to get through that.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
Don't take too much.
I'll take it. Well, Auntie Deidre says, let's go Juice. Of course, talking about Peyton Adams, number 33.
The juice was loose.
Somebody's mom is fired up. Did you hear that? Hit somebody. Let's go. Funny. What are y'all talking about?
An injury on the PA side.
Oh,
It looked
okay.
like he re-injured it a little bit. But,
Gotcha.
So Walt Smiley sets up another. We're going back to him for a helicopter kick here.
Yep. Got
Could
it
get exciting.
laying down evenly flat
Come
on
on.
a tee, but the stitches are
Get us
facing
some
the
spin.
sky.
Oh,
It's still
he might have touched it a little
he
early.
did touch
Yeah.
it. He did touch it early. Yep. That'll be a kick infraction.
The onside kick is fielded by Hersher.
You've got to watch those.
PI roofing penalty flag on the play.
You got to
Yeah.
watch that ball and make sure it goes the full 10.
Yeah, doesn't give you any chance at all to recover it.
Now, when you're doing that, are there rules against blocking the receiving team at all?
You can't hit them unless they attack you first. So
Oh.
they have to initiate the contact.
So if
the
they're going
receiving
after
team.
just the ball,
Yeah, you're not allowed to hit them until they touch the ball.
Okay,
Once
of
they
course.
touch the ball, they're live.
every time I hear that penalty, I want to make a joke, and I immediately decide, nope, I'm not going to make that joke.
No, we are on school campus now. So
Yeah. Not going to make that joke.
yeah.
That's the next T-shirt I need. PA Live. Not going to make that joke.
If only that was a hard rule for us around here.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right, 1 man in the backfield. There's the snap. The ball
Whoa,
is out
it's a
there.
screen pass.
Pass is caught by Tracy Daniels, and he is rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled. Goodness gracious. I think that was Miles Ward just giving him, I'm going to say it again, giving him the business.
Yeah. He used his wrestling techniques there to bring him down. But, yeah, great effort to turn back on that screenplay and chase it down. That could have been a lot bigger gain if he didn't do that.
Has the snap. Rolls to the left side. Passes out there.
Woo!
Caught out of bounds.
No, okay, yeah. Well, either way, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good pressure there by the Juice, Peyton Adams.
The Juice Man cometh.
Yeah.
9:32 left in the game. The Bruins up 41-20. Play clock is at 20 seconds.
Whoa. He jumped.
Yep, there's a PI roofing penalty flag on the play. Yep, you're right. Oh. I'll let the white hat interrupt me, but this fan did write in and remind us that Vaughn Seelick kicked it in the creek. And he did.
Yeah.
He did kick it.
Plenty
in the creek.
of balls go back there in the creek, but
no, we haven't had an all-out look at that kicker go since the days of Savannah Goodwin and Vaughn Seelick.
Yeah, exactly. Handoff goes to Daniels again around the left side.
And of course, I don't want to run down our current kickers. I'm just saying, those two, that was their slot.
Yeah,
they didn't do anything else but that, and they did it very well.
Well, John Stephen had Savannah to look up to.
Oh,
so
sure.
He's learned a few things.
I'm sure.
As we can tell from last week.
Right.
But, yeah, again, like you said, there's something to be said about the focused kicker that's only working on kicking rather than John Stephen's got linebacker duties that he has to take care of as well.
Right.
And Walt Smiley as well is doing some corner.
Oh, sure.
So big 4th down here, 4th and 4 coming up.
Cyclones looking back to the sidelines. They're going to shift it up just a little bit. 3 receivers on the left, 1 to the right. There's the snap, rolling back.
Decent protection.
Sends it out there. Oh, and it's intercepted!
Oh, Caleb Kelly around the end here.
Moves his way to the left side of the field,
baby.
across the 40, the 50.
Woo!
Oh, and takes a big lick
Nice
by Tracy
catch.
Daniels to knock him out of bounds, sending it the other direction. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, that got the PA crowd up.
Goodness gracious.
Beautiful.
Great balls of fire.
Yeah, that quarterback Jones left it up there hanging just a little bit too much. He kind of had his receiver open, but hung it up there a little much, and Caleb used the speed to go under it and catch it and had a beautiful return back out towards the 50-yard line. Huge stop there. This is the time of the game where I start to think if you're Russellville, you wasted all that time in the first half and second half on the
Right.
clock. It's like it'd be nice to have that clock back.
No kidding. Well, there's Nate Thomas Jr. with the handoff, and he is stopped by, I think that was 60. No, it was not.
There's a 6 out there. Was it 6?
Yeah, it might have been 6.
Not sure.
J.C. Carter, no, I don't think so. Let's just move on. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, man in the backfield. That's who he's going to. That's Nate Thomas Jr. around the left side. He's wrapped up by number 0. That's Darian Thomas.
Thomas on Thomas action there.
There you go. Wonder if they're related.
3rd and long coming up. Decisions here for PA. Do you throw it on 3rd down? Do you run it to keep the clock going?
It's 3rd and 8.
There's still 7 minutes left, so really you probably just find your best play to pick up the
just
1st down.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about the clock. Again, in this 2 running back set, Thomas and Katros together.
There's the snap. Stepping back. He has some. Oh, he's under pressure. He throws it deep. Oh! Oh, my
Andrew
goodness.
Pfizer with a beautiful catch down the sideline.
Touchdown, Bruins.
Woo!
Woo!
Brandon is really taking advantage of that sideline route multiple times tonight. Walden a couple times, and now Pfizer down the left sideline. Great throw by Brandon, and a good job by Pfizer to just keep running, even though it looked like it might have gone over his head, but he just kept running and got underneath it.
That's John Stephen Goodwin out to kick the point after. Whoa, and he got in there.
Maybe a little early there.
I don't see it. Oh, there is a flag on the far side there. He's asking Coach Lucas whether he wants to enforce the Did you catch that? Chris started to play Timmy Trumpet, and then the band picked up and played.
Oh, really? That's funny. PAT this time is up and good.
There you go. So now with 7:21 left in the game, the Bruins lead 48-20. They've got that nice 28-point lead because math.
Yeah, that is subtraction. Yes, indeed. Well, I thinking about this second half for the PA Bruins, it's just been exactly what you think of when you think of PA football. You think of onside kick recoveries. You think of quick scoring by the offense. You think of stops by the defense, getting the ball back. More onside kicks lead to that.
No huddle offense.
And you look up and you freaking, they've scored, what, 28 plus 2, so 30 points this half?
Yeah.
And it's gone by so fast.
Yeah.
And Russellville hadn't scored a point.
Yeah. Blake, this one goes to you. Fan wants to know, what was the best team you coached?
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
You can't answer that because I
don't know. Well, okay, so I'm going to say there was a team that we had with, it might have been Luke Jones's senior year with Alan Amuamua as well, Ford Aguiar, and we had Joe Hyman in the backfield, and we had
he must have been a freshman that year.
Yeah, he was a sophomore. We had Brett Lynch. We had Trey Johnson. Lane Hatcher was the quarterback. That was probably, I would say, our best team that I coached.
A little back and forth, but Tracy Daniels did get it.
However, okay, so best O-lines that I coached. That O-line was pretty good. We had also shout out to Wesley Coleman. Wesley Coleman was our right tackle.
He's still he's still playing football at Harding University.
Yep, and Luke Hawes was our right guard. That group right there, very solid. I didn't get to finish with these guys, but the seniors from last year, Alan Thomason, who I just mentioned, Corey Park, Trev Duke, Shannon McDaniel, that squad right there is very close to that group.
And I think that's probably the biggest O-line that I've seen.
It was close.
Handoff goes to Tracy Daniels.
Tracy Daniels with the carry. And, boy, I tell you what, he is slow to get up. That is Spencer Cisco. He was kind of slow to get up there. That was one of the linemen for.
I'd be interested to see how many carries Daniels have. They really given him a lot of carries tonight. He's probably got over 30 carries, I'd imagine.
This one says, let's go Bruins. Shout out to KJ and the entire team. Good job on the return for KJ. 2nd and 9. Handoff, and he is immediately met. No gain, no loss.
He's stopped by Jackson Redmond. At the 48
Let's see. Go Nate from Big Brother watching from D.C. Going back to Mary Rose, she writes back from St. Louis. She says, yes, Josh, on Friday nights during the football season, I've enjoyed your guests, and your voice has become very familiar here in St. Louis as I've watched my nephews, Charlie and Andrew Pfizer, play football for PA.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Woo! Nice job there by Peyton Adams, tracking that screen down, holding it for a minimal gain, although it could have gone for a lot more. Yeah, it's really cool to have, like, you get in the groove of the weekly PA Live where people are actually, like, looking forward to, like, hey, this is my Friday night. Like, I'm not going to be at the game, but I've got my TV set up.
Yep.
I got my big screen. I got PA Live going. I know I'm going to have solid camera, solid audio. Like,
Right.
that is so taken for granted nowadays.
Oh,
like,
sure.
even from 5 years ago.
He has the snap. Going to take it.
Woo!
There's a quarterback
Beautiful
keep.
up front.
Doesn't
We
get
stopped
it.
him.
That's a stop right there.
Nice job by Jackson Redmond, Peyton Adams. Who else in there? Ronan Rutherford,
Yep.
Caden Nash, getting all up in there.
Well, that Homer's Kitchen Table 4th down conversion attempt is no good for them, so the Bruins will take over right there. Christian Rose, left guard. That's all this says. You said
Christian Rose. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yes, last year, yes, with
Okay.
the other guy. I forgot Christian. Okay, so the reason I forgot Christian was because he was a defensive lineman when I was coaching. Once I left, they moved into O-line. That's why I forgot about you, Christian.
gotcha.
My B.
There is a Hounds Lounge first down. I'm gonna get it tattooed on the back of my hand.
We're getting a couple new faces out here. I'm trying to catch up with some of these numbers. This quarterback, what do you see? 38 or 39?
Oh, let's see. That
a
says
tough one.
38.
I'm going to say 39. I
39.
think it's Pearson Snyder, the sophomore.
Okay.
I think that's him. It looks like him
It
body
is. You're right.
style
You're
wise.
right. That is 39.
And I also see 86 Chase Kimball out here at receiver on the bottom side. Again, McKendra's still running that ball hard.
Goodness, I think he lost it right there. Let's see. Nope, he had it.
Yeah, he
had
still
it.
held on to
I
it.
thought he.
Good
I thought he
job.
lost the ball in that scrum.
Coming in at receiver for us, Jack Trelfla at the top of the screen. Will Manning, who's been in there still the whole game.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
Yeah, there's a big collision there on that
Yeah.
run. Looked like number 0 or 8. I can't tell.
It's 0.
0.
Yeah. That's Darian Thomas shaken up. Something to do with his leg there. Hope he's all right. Never want to see anyone hurt. I don't care who we're playing, when.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Let's take a look at some of these messages from our Ron Jones Remax Affiliates Realty Live fan feedback. Folks, if you don't already know Ron Jones, then let me tell you, you're missing out. He's just a great guy to know, whether you need anything in the real estate business. So Ron Jones and his team offer you a combined 40 years of real estate experience for all your residential or commercial needs, whether you're buying or selling. Ron Jones Remax Affiliates Realty is standing by to take your call and schedule a market survey and a consultation at your convenience. For listings or any more information, call them at 501-416-3658 or just visit them online at ronjonesrealtor.com. And he will hook you up the same way that he did one of our own teachers, Melanie Henner, sold her a house just recently. So, he's just, like I said, great person to know. Everybody's in the real estate market at some point in your life, so reach out just to say hey. He would love to get know you as a Bruin fan and go have lunch maybe sometime.
Little birdie on my Ron Jones Remax Realty text line over here on my personal cell phone.
Right.
It looks like we may have Coach Taylor coming down for a little visit post game. He just gave me a little confirmation.
Oh yeah,
That,
well, I asked him at halftime if he would, so that'd be great.
So that'll be something to look forward to here in a bit.
Let's see. This one says, "Go Charlie Contros from the Staffords. Bauer Stafford there. Go Charlie." What do you mean there? Like Bauer is here? Like he's here at the game? I would love to see him. I haven't seen him in quite a while. It says Bauer Stafford there.
Huh.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, maybe so. Yikes. Wow. Coming off the injury, he just hit him with the 12 men. Come on, ref.
Man. And, the thing is you can only have 11, and so if you have 12.
Math.
Folks, if you've got a kindergartner or a first grader sitting there, you need to tell them to listen up real quick.
Yeah.
You know how those worksheets that you do where you have 11 and then there's a blank? and then there's 12, and they have you put the greater than or the less than sign. This is why.
Yes, we're here
So
for
that
you.
you
PA
know-
Live is here.
You know that 12 is greater than 11, and that's not the same. There you go.
So that new person in running back here,
That is
Mason
Mason
Greathouse.
Greathouse with the carry. There is a flag on the play right there at the 35-yard line. PI Roofing
Another
penalty
new
flag.
face up there. Sorry to cut you off there. Another new face up there on the offensive line. Tyler Pooley, 76, sophomore. Always like to shout them out.
Awesome job tonight, Bruins, from Adidas America.
Hey, we're still waiting on our swag bags.
No, they're sending them.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. Knew they'd be coming through. Yeah, now, is there any sort of like commentator NIL? You know, everybody's getting in the NIL business. I feel like we may have something here. Commentator NIL, anybody?
Oh, man.
Any car dealers out there want
I
to throw
don't-
the commentators a little NIL? I got jerseys to sell. Amsler jerseys
What
to
jersey?
sell.
What number did you wear?
Take a guess.
86.
No, I was a lineman. 66. You got half right though. 66. Get some Route 66 shirts. Oh yes, I see it now.
Well, you know how some guys there's like fear the beard.
Yeah. What am I?
I think
Fear
it's
the
like
fro?
hurl the curl.
Hurl the curl. I was going to fear the fro. hurl the curl.
I don't know.
They're like throwing up on my
Yeah, throw up on your head.
That doesn't sound really appealing. Hurdle the curl.
Hurdle the curl. Oh, look at
Woo!
it go.
Mason Greathouse with a
Juking and
beautiful
jiving
run.
all the way to the 20-yard line.
Nice cut from the sophomore. Uh-oh, here get some more offensive linemen coming in there. Who we got? 51, I see Landon O'Donnell going out there. 75, Ben Flaxman.
Oh, nice. Here's another Hounds Lounge first down for the Bruins. This one says, Kevin from Dayton, Ohio last week was one of the best high school games I've ever seen. Go Bruins. I agree.
It really was. It was awesome.
You know, and that one was great, but you know what? Go back and look at last year's game when we played at MRA. It was just as good. I promise. It was fantastic. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's the snap. Greathouse with the carry. He gets, wrapped up immediately. I think he's going to lose some yardage there.
I also see 62, Pierce Phelan out there on the offensive line. Let's see what kind of receivers we got here. 15 coming out. Cole Turner, sophomore again. Getting a lot of sophomores in here.
Grampy and Grandma watching from Bethesda, Maryland tonight. Good to have you with us.
31. Ahad Marani out there at receiver.
Well, Bauer's here apparently, so I'm going to send him a text and tell him to get up here.
Snyder back there again with Greathouse. Hands it to Mason. Looks for a little hole. He's got a little something.
Greathouse carries on the play.
Picked up about 4 or 5 on that from Greathouse.
It is brought down at the 20-yard line. And the Bruins are in the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
Auntie Deidre says the math ain't matching. The math ain't mathing.
Yeah, that ain't a lie right there. Well, it looks like the PA may take a couple kneels here to end it with just 50 seconds left. Clock is moving. And, man, just thinking back, what a great job in the second half by the Bruins.
No kidding.
I mean, a struggle through the first half, went down. We were down at halftime, down 2 points. And turn around and you look up and it's 48-20.
They'll have to down it one more time before this one's over. No, they won't. Excuse me. Misread the clock.
Yep, 40-second clock's good.
That is it.
That'll do it.
So your final score from Pulaski Academy, the PA Bruins win this one 48-20 over Russellville's Cyclones. Teams will go out and shake hands. Fantastic crowd, fantastic game. Both teams played very well. Clean game on both sides. Didn't really see a whole lot of tempers. I think everybody was just out there to play some great football.
It was a very clean game from that way. Not a lot of penalties, but I want to throw out there as well. Impressive crowd from Russellville. We got
no
cheerleaders
doubt.
on both sides. We got a huge crowd and a huge band from Russellville. So props to Russellville. Hope they have great travels back, safe travels. And it looks like we have a one and only Coach
No, you
Taylor
stay. I'm
coming
going to
in.
let you take it.
Okay, all right.
Here you go. I'm going to give him my headset. There you go.
Coach Taylor, welcome into the booth.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Oh,
I'm eating little homers after that one.
You haven't been yelling or anything up there, have you?
Nah, you couldn't hear me.
Okay,
so
yeah.
I wasn't yelling.
I didn't think so. You wouldn't have been yelling at anything up there.
No.
Well, so we were talking about kind of towards the end of the game, what a stark difference between the first half and second half. What did you guys talk about at halftime to make that big transition?
Well, we just needed to execute. We made a few mistakes, and same thing on both sides of the ball. And obviously, our onside kicks came in handy coming out. You get those; those are backbreakers, and it's just our guys getting going. For whatever reason, and you look at it for what it is. We didn't play great in the first half last week. Came out in the second half and did well. We did the same here, and at the end of the day, it's just all about executing the offense, executing the defense, and when you make mistakes, you let a team, kind of hang with you, and when you don't make mistakes and you execute, they don't. So it's kind of the way it went.
Yeah, it all combines on each other. It just compounds from, you start the second half with the onside recovery, and it's just immediately like, okay, everyone's got life now. Offense clicks better, defense clicks better, and then you come right back with another onside recovery, and it's like, okay, this is PA football. We're back.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and there, some people, we've talked about our streak. We haven't talked about the streak. Every coach is going to look at it differently. Every player, there's a reason why, we're at 68 in a row here now since 2013.
So impressive, man.
Just our kids, the way the ball bounces, what they see, and with the onside kicks. There's been so many times I could go back in my 12 years here. At Watson Chapel years ago, we were down in the second round of the playoffs by 14, came out, got 3 straight onside kicks in advance, and I could give you more examples of that. So it's just, we feel the magic kind of with our fans on our side, and obviously even more than that, it's just guys stepping up when, and the whole deal is it's about the season. It's about the journey. And you're going to have adversity along the way. We had a lot of adversity against them last year at their place.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Yeah, we weren't down at half, but it was a really close game. We had, a few miscues. So, the players have got to understand what it takes to, overcome that. And, again, there's the things we as coaches and players and, we'll look at it and say, look, we can't continue to do this or we need to change this like everyone else. But at the same time, these kids, no one can fault that they want the desire to win, they're working to win, their perseverance in tough times, and hopefully that'll bode well for us down the stretch.
Yeah, another thing we were talking about is getting that non-conference, those great non-conference games ahead of the conference season, leading to you've got some struggles against MRA, great team, big offensive defensive line, well-coached team. You fight through, you get through, and you have success with them. And that leads right into this game where this is a conference game. These really do matter. And you fall into a similar situation where you're down at halftime, and they go back in that locker room. They're like, we've done this before, guys. We can do it again.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that was definitely a theme that we kept talking about. Talk to me a little bit about someone that stood out tonight, offensive-wise and defensive-wise, individual guys that you saw.
Well, I think you kind of saw the emergence of Chance McKendra, as a running back.
Yeah.
He's a kid. We put him at safety, and he actually hurt his knee against Bryant, and so now we take a step back from that, from him being a safety. He wanted to kind of go back to running back, and that's kind of his natural position, and I think he's really going to help us down the stretch. His knee is better, still able to rotate him in some until that knee gets fully healed, which the off week will help. So Chance definitely stepped up for us this week. Obviously, I'm going to give you another one on O just because. But William Sabota.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Sophomore, big target, goes up and gets the ball well.
Huge third and longs he came down with, some crucial out routes that he came down with.
Yep. And, and we're a team just, on the line of offense before I move over to defense. We're a team that has got to keep getting better throughout the year. Oh, yeah. And, there's no excuses for where you are now when you're not where you want to be. But, at the end of the day, that's who we are and where we are. And all teams are that way, but this team especially, we're going to have to continue, and it's a good thing. It's a good place to be. We just need to continue to grow and have guys mature throughout the year. Defensively, to answer your question, obviously Caleb Kelly's pick.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah.
Needed that. We kind of slid KJ over to safety for the time being. He'll still kind of move back and forth because he's such an outstanding corner. But at the end of the day, turnovers. That's what it's about. And, I thought he played, a really good game, for us there. Linebacker wise, Caden Nash just had another solid
that
game.
Name came to my mind as well.
KJ
on special teams as well. Going back to KJ, the kick return, and then the kick recovery down on the side here. So great special teams guy there. Offensive line guy and me, I was watching that. My eyes always tend to drift a little bit. May not be watching the receivers as much, but Peyton Crabtree stood out to me as really taking a step tonight. He was kind of that mid-tier, like kind of in and out a little bit, but tonight he really stepped up, showed some great aggressiveness, some great technique, and kind of submitted himself to me as like he's got to be out there.
Yeah, I think the thing about Peyton definitely stepped up. I think the thing about our offensive line is we actually have more depth there than we have in the past. Believe it or not.
Yeah, there's probably 7 or 8 guys that you kind of trust there,
and that's good. That's because there's been years we were even thinner, and so there's kind of a collective whole of that group. That number, those 8 guys that you look at and you go, these guys are going to have to step up. Evans, had a little bit of a foot issue that he's been working through. It's been bothering me. Y'all saw that him, down. He'll be fine. It's something we've known about, but now we can afford to take him out, and then we can put Peyton Crabtree in, and they're able to play different spots. So Coach Barnhill's done just an outstanding job developing those 8 or 10 guys that can come in and play some. So.
Yeah, I've seen them cross-train a lot out there. You see a lot of, Eric Park moving around up there a lot, Scrivano's moving around a lot.
Yep.
And someone on the text line earlier in the game was talking about that it was a little bit of a smaller line than normal. But again, we may not have the size, but again, we got a lot of depth. Got a lot of fight and kind of some smartness with them as well. So I think they've done a really good job the first 3 games of the year.
Yeah, well, I think if it's funny, Coach Amser and I are real close and, still talk. And it's funny when you look back at PA history at O-lines, there's really been 3 huge offensive lines.
Oh, yeah.
Since, in the recent time period, that was 2011. They had a huge, we had a huge line. And then our line last year was just abnormally big. So it's kind of funny, and I forget the year of the other 2008 when
it was
Spencer
Luke
Keith.
Well, I was thinking of like Luke Jones, Alan Amua,
and that's another
Wesley.
one. There I go getting into history. But,
right.
So we've had, but the point that I'm trying to get to is that really we're the size that we normally are.
Yeah,
just to be
exactly,
honest.
Right.
I mean,
don't get used to those big
right,
lines.
Right,
like,
yeah.
This is kind of normal for PA.
Right. That's kind of that. But you're right. It's that's a unit that we need to keep working behind. So coming into the bye week, Brandon, that'll give his thumb. Obviously playing with that club's a little bit, or Cass is a little different. He's tough in doing that. But bye weeks are either great for a team or they're not great for a team. I think they'll really be great for us early, just to allow us to. Work on a few things that, we see we need to work on. And then, we can get back into the flow of the season without having another bye later, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And we need to get a few guys healthy just from, some little nagging things like everybody in football has. So
yeah, like you said, though, PA's that team, though, that is not going to take time off in the bye week. They're going to press forward and try to improve. Like you were saying, constantly improve throughout the year. That's what you guys have done for so long, of just every week getting a little bit better towards that playoff time.
Yeah, well, we're running 100 offensive plays a practice. We run 100 off, and that won't change. And, obviously a little bit different tempo tonight down the stretch there. But, we're going to continue to, where like last week we played, 232 snaps of football out here. That's like 2 games.
Exactly.
So, tonight was a little different pacing. But at the end of the day, I feel good about, where our program is. Coach Lucas is, doesn't need me to say it, but he's doing a great job, getting these guys going. And we'll actually be getting some guys that were out tonight back. I'm kind of like Alabama. You want to keep your injury report close to your chest.
Right.
But there's a couple guys actually that didn't play tonight that, will be playing. So we'll just kind of take it from there. So
yeah. Well, it's great to hear from you,
Yeah,
man. As
yeah.
always, so glad you got to come down.
Yeah.
Get you some food, get some rest.
Yeah.
And be ready for 2 weeks from now. Little
Yeah.
Rock Christian, we got a big game.
Oh yeah. I guess we'll go play those guys. So it'll be.
You think you'll show up for that one?
I think I'll be there. I hadn't even thought about them. So
Well, you could take a night here. Just focus on this game, or take have a day off. And then I know how Coach Taylor. I know how you are. You're going to get right back to it.
Hey, woo pig. All
See
right,
you,
go
man.
Bruins. Thanks.
All right, very good. Well, thank you, Coach, and thank you, Blake. Thanks to everyone here, and I guess we'll just shut it on down. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we have a bye week next week, so we'll be at Little Rock Christian in 2 weeks from tonight. So again, if you're on YouTube tonight, be sure to hit subscribe. That way, you get a notification every time we're about to go live. In the meantime, everybody, thanks again for joining us. Good luck, good night, and 73.
It's time for Bruin football.
Here we go.
Presented by Crown Trophy of Little Rock.